Welcome if you're new here. Sure here. Excited. I'm excited to see you all today. I always get like the jitters at the beginning of these sessions, and then I get the feeling it's like soft. I have music today, so I don't talk loud enough. Y'all have to let me know. I keep calm. I get nervous. This is my new deck. I've been using my doggy deck, and then I went to a metaphysical store the other day, and I was like, "Oh, let me look at this tarot decks." And so I found the Crystal Power Tarot, and it just resonated. My name's Crystal, so the Crystal Power Tarot. I was like, "What?" And of course, I've gotten obsessed with crystals. Um, so let's see some of my stash. Like, what? Crystal magic. I love it. I don't know. Like they called it crystals. Earth, like Mother Earth, Mother Gaia's natural jewelry gifted to us. And I really like, hey, on Schumann. I remember you. Is it on Schumann? Is that how I say it? Welcome. I don't know why I was putting this in because they're here to talk to me. I have calming music here today because last time I read, I was kind of a little nervous at first until I did a couple of readings. So I have like the pan in today on Schumann. Would you like a reading today on Schumann? Okay, welcome. Let me write KK's down. She wants a reading. Okay, on Schumann, would you like a general reading or a specific one? Yeah, actually, my guru's name, we call her Amma. I went to meet her and she blessed me and gave me Busy. And I can't remember the name of the white one, but I have the white one too that we use in spirituality. Okay, would you like a general reading or do you have a specific question? Sure thing, okay. I'll get you right after on Schumann. I could try. My deck a lot of times won't give specific answers, but I am using a new deck today. So worst case, we just pray over it and we pull through cards and see what happens. Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck first. Okay, on Schumann. Sorry, why is she upset with me? I don't know. I'm so sorry. It's like I'm stereotyping when I say this, but oh, women, we can be like we can be so emotional sometimes, so in our own head, and I know I struggle with communication at times. So let me pray over the deck. Okay? My higher power, creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having Unshaken here with me. I ask that you bring in words of healing, understanding, and wisdom in this trying time in this relationship. I call upon Archangel Raphael and Michael to come in and provide loving and healing vibes and a sense of understanding of what's going on during this uncertain time. I also want to send so much love, light, and positivity their way. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. I know. I was like queen when I would be upset. My husband would be like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing." So I know something's wrong. Luckily, as I've grown more spiritual and I'm sober, I know that my sobriety, I have to have honest communication. So luckily, I've learned to evolve a little bit, and when I feel a certain type of way to talk, but it's everybody evolves, at their own pace, and nobody's perfect, that's for sure. I'm gonna shuffle and think of you, okay? Keep an open heart and open mind. Finish this deck, and I thank my higher power, my spirit allies for being here. deck and for the beauty of the crystals that are provided to us to help bring a sense of calming, peace, love, and I'm releasing negativity from this deck, and I would only like to raise the positive vibration field for the reflected event. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. Put the cards down. Okay. Hear me coming because I have music, and I'm a hummer. Even when I don't have music, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so when I do three cards, well, you asked a specific question, so don't relate. All right, so this is, first card is the Page of Swords. And it says, I take care of the detail and stay in control. So let me read the description to you. Details, information, and contracts. This page, as a person, has a sharp mind. He may be entertaining, but at his worst can be the cause of barbs and gossips. As a situation, the card asks you to be mindful of all official documents, from contracts to application forms. Pay attention to the details so the information you give is clear and complete. In relationships, the page can denote irritation and small arguments. More generally, the card can show the need to be vigilant so a situation does not escalate. So maybe this card is like, if you feel like she's not talking to you, that she's upset with you, it's calling you to really be vigilant. And only you know the nature of y'all's relationship and how you can do that. But it's definitely asking you to be mindful and to reflect on like possibly things you could have done or maybe did to cause that silence. This is the Seven of Cups. It says, I trust myself to see the truth. So ultimately, we all have the divine within us, and it just takes time to self reflect. You probably have an inkling of maybe why she might be upset. Let's see what the more in detail what the Seven of Cups says. Imagination, fantasy, and possibility. This mysterious seven shows there is much going on behind the scenes, hidden from view. You cannot yet see exactly what you're dealing with. Until then, your imagination knows no bounds because you have little information to go on. Oh, it's not very clear. Yeah, I wonder if my music is affecting it. Oh, maybe it's the, I don't think it would be the headphones. Let me unplug them. I've never, is that better? Can you hear better now? Can you hear me better now? Okay, it might have been my headphones. I've never read with those in, so it might have been interfering somehow. All right, did you hear the Page of Swords, or would you like me to read that one again? Okay, all right, so then I'll move on to the Seven of Cups. Imagination, fantasy, and possibility. This mysterious seven shows there is much going on behind the scenes, hidden from view. Excuse me. You cannot yet see exactly what you're dealing with. Until then, your imagination knows no bounds because you have little information to go on. And I know in relationships, when you truly don't know what's going on, like our imagination will run wild with it. While this is a positive card for creative projects and manifesting what you want, an additional meaning is fantasy. You might ask yourself if you're escaping reality, avoiding what needs to be done in the material world. If you're feeling up in the air, focus on one option at a time. The main focus is I trust myself to see the truth. So your higher powers are asking you to reflect. Your higher powers asking you to reflect, and then trust your intuition. And all you can do in that situation is just keep reaching out, you know. And if they don't want to communicate, maybe give them some space to reflect. All right, and then this card, I am ready for a breakthrough to success. This is the Ace of Swords. Let's see. The aces reveal new beginnings. Oh, hopefully it's a new beginning to a fresh start of the relationship if she's not talking to you. Hopefully not a whole new beginning altogether, unless you want that. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success and truth, clarity and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome and answer to a question, which yours wasn't quite a direct yes or no. Whatever you are aiming for, your intellect and logic will help bring you the results you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. I'm holding in on that, your intellect and your logic. So typically, if women are upset, you know, they're feeling like something happened. So these cards are just asking you to self-reflect and then think about up until the last time y'all spoke. Was there something that maybe you could have done? Or and then also sometimes like the silent treatment, I don't know how long y'all been together, but it's some people's awkward way of trying to move on. So ultimately, you know the depth of y'all's relationship. And I'm so sorry, Anshuman. I know that relationships and not talking is so hard because you just want like resolution. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And I know that it will work its way out for the highest good. Thank you for letting me read for you. Hey, Winnie. Yes, I have KK next, but I'll write your name down after KK. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Anshuman, for letting me read for you. KK, are you still here? Would you still like a reading? KK, if you'd like a reading, you can type in like general reading, or you can also type in a specific question. Get a love reading. Okay, like maybe like just like on your love life situation. Okay, yeah, of course. I'll pray over the deck and we'll ask for guidance. Okay, what's next in love? Okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna pray. My source, my higher power. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present during this in this community and in this session. I ask that you do the same, that you guide my words and you guide these cards to help bring KK a sense of self-love, self-peace, and some harmony with in regards to what will happen in her future love life. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and just wrap their arms around KK and remind her that she is worthy of all that she wants. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and thinking of you, and I just want you to have an open heart and an open mind. I rid this negativity of any, I rid this deck of any negativity. I only lead in light, love, and positivity. I ask that you come in and speak to KK with words of wisdom of what she needs to hear in regards to her love life. I know that when we are in transitions in our life, it can feel uncertain, confusing, but just bring peace, love, and happiness her way. I'm so grateful to my higher power and to this community for raising the vibrational frequency. Okay, I'm going to split the deck, and then we'll put 3 cards down. Okay, this first card is called the Magician. It's a new deck for me, so I'm just like so fascinated by the beauty in the cards. I love my dog deck, but this is a cool one too. I manifest perfectly what I desire. I don't know if you believe in manifestation, KK, but like I really believe in our thoughts have power and that we can manifest, and self-fulfilling prophecies are a thing, you know. And I know that that's the case too in our love lives and in our jobs. So I like that it says I manifest perfectly what I desire. I'm going to read more detail for you. The Magician. The Magician. The magician is at work performing a ritual. The tip of his wand touches the infinity symbol, signifying his connection to universal energy. His left hand points downward, bringing celestial energy to earth. On his table are resources: the sword, pentacle, cup, and crystal wand, which represent the four suits of the tarot's minor arcana. In the center of the altar is a citrine crystal ball, empowering the magician's intention to manifest what he desires. The magician brings energy to any situation. The card tells you that now is the time for action. You will receive messages, offers, and even long awaited news. In work and personal projects, you may feel inspired to bring a dream a step closer to reality. As every area of life speeds up, travel is also auspicious under the magician's influence. Overall, positive and dynamic change is in the air. I love it. The crystal that it focuses on is citrine. It says citrine brings the gifts of energy, optimism, prosperity, abundance, clear communication, and good financial decisions. It is linked with the solar plexus chakra for personal power and vitality. Citrine is a manifesting stone, a crystal you can wish upon to attract and bring whatever you need. Focus on the citrine crystal within the card whenever you need to bring your dreams into reality. So if you believe in crystals, you can hold on to that citrine and manifest what exactly you want out of a lover and a partner. All right, let's see what your middle card says. This is the Chariot. It says, I go forward with confidence. Like, look, your higher power is like, dude, you look. If somebody's not begging at your feet now, they will be, because you deserve it. My dogs are talking already. I was debating whether I should just put them in here with me now and get the zoomies out of the way. All right, the Chariot. The Chariot shows a charioteer on an important journey, leaving behind him the city, his known world. On his breastplate is the pentagram studded with crystals. The central crystal is carnelian, a stone of courage. Oh, and in dating, Lord knows we need that. His chariot is drawn by two horses, which symbolize the positives and negatives he will encounter on his travels. And of course, with relationships, those all come. He must balance the dark and the light in order to move in the right direction. Hey, Fazad, welcome. This is a time for action, to make progress and move on to the next stage of your life path. The Chariot reveals a great step forward from taking the driving seat in your projects, career, and relationships to traveling physically too. Summon your energy and determination as you forge ahead. So the crystal it's focusing on is carnelian. Carnelian, a stone of energy and courage, links with the base chakra for security and identity. Know who you are. You know you got this. You know you're worthy. Carnelian helps promote a stronger sense of self so you can go forward with confidence and determination. Whenever you feel life is pulling you in two directions, hold the card or your carnelian and it will guide you to the right path and give you the courage you need. Oh, I like that. These cards are like manifestation and you got this, like empowerment. Hey, Fazal, I'm going to write your name down. I hope you're doing well today, just in case you want a reading, okay? Welcome back. I remember that name. All right, I'm going to keep going, KK. This is the Ten of Cups. It says, I have all I wish for in my relationships. So I guess this one's going to go back to like remembering what you do have too at the current moment. Ten of Cups. Let's see. The Ten of Cups, complete happiness and fulfillment. You are crowned with success and can now appreciate life's blessings. The card signifies the freedom to live as you choose, and you feel at home in every sense. You enjoy close bonds with family, friends, groups, and children, and at home, life is serene, and relationships are harmonious. In love, this 10 shows the ultimate expression of emotion, which is demonstrated in a way you recognize. You are loved the way you need to be loved. An additional meaning is finding your ideal home. Oh, I love a wow. I love it when we get wows. That means your higher power is speaking to you. Your spirit allies are here. Yeah, I love it. I don't think I have any more to say on it. Sometimes I ramble, but the cards, like, they spoke to you, girl. I thank you for letting me read for you, and I hope that gave you something to meditate, pray over, or just to have confidence. And look, the full moon should be coming in a little while, right? We just had a new moon. So get that moon water out, go get some bay leaves and do some manifestation. Thank you so much, KK, for letting me read for you. Hey, Winnie, do you still want a reading? If you would want a reading, you can tell me general or you can type a specific question. If you're still here, Winnie. You're welcome, KK. Look, I see your numbers now. I have gotten 111 like 3 times a day. These heavenly numbers are blessing me. One time it was my husband's YouTube video. I'd gotten 111 views when I looked at it. And then just like an hour ago, it was like 111. And then I saw your name. So my heavenly numbers are popping up today. Winnie, if you're still here, you can tell me, do you want a general reading or would you like a specific, do you have a specific question? And Fiza, if you would like a reading, you're after Winnie, you can go ahead and type, do you want general or do you have a specific question? I'm so happy you're all here today. I have Winnie and Fiza that I think might want a reading, but if you're just coming in, you can let me know. And if they're not here anymore, I can do a reading for you. Hey, if you're just coming in, you can put in a general chat. I mean, in the chat, do you want a general reading or a specific question? I did write Winnie's name down and Fazal down, but I don't know if you're still here or if I lost y'all. But if Winnie or Fazal, if you still want a reading, I have your name down. I'm using my new crystal power deck today. Oh, I love it. And I love it because it doesn't do reverse readings. Hey, babe, you're so quick. Where are you at right now? You're not in Warner Robins yet, are you? Oh, at the store already? Dang, that's fast. I just did a couple of readings. Um, KK had a reading. I got a reading. KK just got a reading and I got a wow. I told her I love it when I get a wow because that means her higher power is speaking to her. It's nice. I love it when we can connect, and when we can make people, when we can feel like raise the positive vibrational fields together. That's what it's all about. Welcome, everyone. If you're here for the first time, you just can hop in the chat and let me know if you want a reading, or you can just hang out too. That's okay. You better not be speeding, Mr. Kebab. No speeding allowed. As soon as I hopped on, May started talking. I was like, "We're just gonna have to accept the dogs today. Kebab is not here." It was weird. I was trying to like listen to music, and then somebody said my audio wasn't right. But usually when I do my meetings, hey Pastel, I remember that beautiful name. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming back. Would you like a reading today? I'm using my new crystal power deck. Oh, I think I got coffee with peppermint in it. Keep up knows I don't do peppermint coffee. Yeah. I thought I smelled peppermint when I was making it. I was like, why do I smell peppermint? Because I don't remember seeing peppermint on a little Keurig cup. But yeah. Yeah, sure. Go for it, Pastel. And I'll try my best to connect with our higher power and see what we got. Yeah, that's peppermint coffee. Ugh. Does A want me to go to jail or is he showing me something else? Oh, I hope not. Oh, I hope you don't. Okay, let's see. Does he want me to go to jail or is he showing me something else? Okay, I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? And for you. No, it's okay. You don't have to, luckily with tarot and our higher power and our spirit allies, they know exactly what we need. So don't worry. Don't worry. I just know it's an uncertain situation for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to pray over the deck. My higher power, my source, the creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for raising the vibrational fields of this community. I ask that you continue to guide my words in this deck to bring Pastel words of wisdom, knowledge, clarity, and a sense of peace and calm about the situation. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around Pastel during this uncertain time and to provide words of guidance, protection, and healing. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to pray. I'm sorry. I'm going to shuffle the deck and then we'll throw the cards down. Not throw them down. We'll lay them down. Be gentle. I release any negativity from this deck. I only lead with words of light, love, and wisdom. I'm so thankful for our higher power being here. I ask that you use these cards to guide my words and to bring peace to wisdom. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. Let me move my thing over here. All right, let's see. All right, your first card is the Eight of Cups. It says, I accept my situation without resistance. So I actually just got this in my own reading because my Armada decided it didn't want reverse anymore. And I just had to have a sense of calmness about it and like things will happen as they should. And this card reassured me that and yeah, just brought me a sense of peace of like whatever happens, my higher powers got me. So I'm going to give you some more detail based off the book. The Eight of Cups, a change of heart, moving on. Eight is the number of change, and it signifies a change in your life as you transition from one place or situation to another. You may have hit a wall knowing you cannot progress further, so the only option is to walk on. Overall, this eight signifies change that is needed, and it comes quietly without soul searching. This card's message is about accepting the way things have turned out and knowing the right time to make a move. You know this situation more than me, so I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? All right, I'm going to flip your next one. This is the Tower. It says, I surrender and know how to go forward. Wow, I like how both of these are like just encouraging you to move forward and accept the change and the situation at hand. So let's see, the Tower. A huge tower of rutilated quartz is struck by lightning. What was once solid and grounded comes apart as fire takes hold. The burning tower symbolizes loss and insecurity as two figures free fall toward the earth. Shocked at their predicament, my little dog is barking, sorry, or coughing. Shocked at their predicament, the needle inclusions in the cord symbolize their sudden pain. However, the hematite boulders, which is the other crystals around the tower, set deeply into the earth, suggest foundations for a new way of beginnings. So this is also bringing in new beginnings along with those changes. Yeah, hopefully it'll bring in something like that. Hopefully. Hey, Pranati. I said it right the other day, I think. Pranati. Yes, hold on one second. Rutilated, oh, sorry. The meaning, oh, I already read that. No, I didn't. All right, the meaning of the tower. The tower often brings sudden change that is unexpected and chaotic, which maybe is the situation you're talking about, Pastel. It is a time to surrender rather than fight, as an old situation, relationship, or belief can no longer stand up. However, you can recover and construct something better. Now that you see the truth, a spiritual interpretation of the card is personal breakthrough and enlightenment. Now, the crystals that are tied to this card is the rutilated quartz. It's linked with the crown chakra, our connection point with the spiritual realms. And the hematite is associated with the base chakra for belonging and security. If you believe in the crystals, you can hold those crystals and focus on them and associate them with spiritual growth, which comes as you recover from the tower's impact. So they're saying you're going through some stuff, Pastel, but they're telling you that change is okay and that it's good it seems like they're suggesting like moving forward from this, and to align your mind, body, and spirit so you can turn your thoughts into actions. So I accept my situation without resistance. I surrender and know how to go forward. Hey, Pranati. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I'm putting your name down, okay? Thank you for being here. After Pastel, I can do yours. All right, let's see your next one. All right, this is the Six of Pentacles. It says, I give and receive for the universal good. The Six of Pentacles. Raising for the universal good. So if this situation is not for universal good, let's see. All right, so you're asking, what did they say? So your first card is saying like you accept your situation without resistance. And the second card says, I surrender and know how to go forward. Like this card right here is talking about this big situation you're dealing with. But I don't know if they're suggesting like worrying, like, I don't know. I don't want to speak into it the wrong things. I feel like just your situation better than I do. So I don't want to add words that maybe don't fit the situation, if that makes sense. All right, let me read the Six of Pentacles to you. Success and acknowledgement. This victorious six sees you being greatly appreciated for all your efforts, so you can enjoy the feeling of pride and accomplishment. You have directed your energy, time, and passion well. You may also receive a gift or reward, such as a certificate, trophy, or other token of public appreciation. Specific meanings for this card in a reading include examination and test success. This six also means a yes answer to a question, which you didn't really quite ask a question. It was like an or question. So I wouldn't say so much that it's saying yes, because yours was like an or question. I think the Six of Pentacles, because it's talking about all of your great things you've done, is just trying, your higher powers bringing you a sense of encouragement during this big thing you went through. And so they're not answering exactly what this person's intentions are, but they're acknowledging that you're accepting your situation at hand and that you're going to move forward just fine no matter what. It's more about your own self-reflection, and ultimately you have control of your future and what you want out of this life. Thank you, Pastel. I hope it brought some peace to this situation. It seems like an uncertain situation. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And just remember that we're always loved, guided, and protected. And your higher power has you. And you've got this. You've got this. No matter what, you're gonna be okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. Hey, Elham. Hey, after Pastel is Pra- Pranati. Pranati. Are you still here, Pranati? Thank you, Pastel. I appreciate you coming back and visiting. Love reading marriage timing. Pranati. Pranati, if you're still here, I can do a reading for you. Hey, there you are. Okay. So you want a love reading or a marriage timing? Okay. We'll try. We'll go for it and see. I'll play over the deck and then we'll see what we get, okay, in regards to your love and marriage. My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words. I ask you to do the same for Pranati. I ask that you bring words of wisdom, encouragement, and security during her questions regarding her love life and her marriage, future marriage, and marriage timing. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide my words in this deck and to bring a sense of self-love, self-worth, and confidence to Pranati. And so it is. Amen. I was hoping I wasn't saying your name wrong. Pranati. 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 All right, I'm going to shuffle the deck thinking of you. Just have an open heart and an open mind and be open to the message. Pranati. I read the deck of any negativity. I only ask for words of love, light, and wisdom. I thank my higher power for helping me to raise the vibrational scales of the earth that we live on. I thank this deck for providing words of wisdom and clarity to those that seek it. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, and then we'll put 3 cards down and see. All right. Oh, I got this one in my reading. I'm successful in all I do. So I love reading and marriage timing. I think this card is like just reminding you of how great you are. Let's see what you get out of it. The King of Wands. A lot of times when people ask for relationship readings, our higher power will turn the message inwards and be like, quit doubting yourself or quit worrying, like you're going to be fine. I find that happens a lot. The King of Wands, ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As, as a situation, this card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. In a reading, the card often comes up to show success in business and projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. So your higher powers just just giving you good vibes. I don't want to say it wrong. Pranati. They're giving you good vibes of like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in the right timing. The universe, look, and then your next one says the same thing. The universe brings all I need. The dogs are green. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Let me read it more to you. The 4 of Wands. Hopefully you can hear me over my dogs barking. The 4 of Wands. Freedom, happiness, and celebration. A time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter, a time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, because we all know with marriage it comes some stress. Bad jokes, especially if you have been feeling under pressure. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. This four often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps. Weddings and parties. An additional meaning is finding a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. The universe brings me all I need. So they may not tell you exactly what is going to happen, but they're letting you know you're worthy of everything. Then it will happen in divine timing. All right, the Four of Pentacles. I trust I am always safe and protected. Let's see the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. This four denotes stability in your finances and relationships. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. If you have faced financial hardship recently, it's a card of reassurance, signifying an end to money troubles or maybe relationship trouble or like a lack of relationship possibly. The only issue here is looking inward, focusing only on comfort and material possessions, and at the extreme, having a miserly attitude. In this case, the message is not to cling too tightly to money and possessions. Regaining financial security is a starting point rather than its end to itself. So I don't know if so much it's applying to your financial situation as it is maybe your question in regards to relationship. But the big takeaway from the Four of Pentacles is I trust I'm always safe and protected. So this is just your higher power coming in and saying how great you are, that you will be provided and that you're worthy. Oh, I love it. I know they didn't give you a time, but divine timing is something we can never say, huh? Thank you for coming back and thank you for being here. I appreciate you letting me do a reading for you. Hey, Elham, if you're still here and you want a reading, I can do your reading. Are you still here, Elham? I hope I'm saying your name right. Forgive me if I'm not. Okay, and you want to know if Amir will come back to you. Okay. Well, first, I'm so sorry to hear this relationship ending. I know relationships are hard. You're welcome, Pranati. Such a beautiful name. You're welcome. All right. Elham, I'm going to pray over the deck first, okay, sweetie? And then we'll throw the cards down and see what they say. Elham, my source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck in words of wisdom, light, love, and positivity. I ask that you do the same for Elham as she seems uncertain, dear, about this relationship that ended, in hopes that maybe they will reunite or if they won't. I ask that you bring words of clarity, self-love, self-confidence, and security. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to just wrap their arms around her, bring her a sense of love, bring her a sense of calmness, and bring her a sense of self-worth and self-love. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck, Elham. I hope I'm saying your name right. And just have an open heart and an open mind. Let me read it one more time just to make sure Amir come back to me. I release any negativity from this deck. I only lead with words of love, light, and positivity. I'm so grateful to my higher power, to my spirit allies for guiding my words. Please do the same for Elham. Please bring her a sense of understanding of the situation at hand, a sense of self-love, a sense of serenity and calmness about the situation at hand. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. All right. Okay, so the first card you got is the Fool. I should probably put them to where y'all can see it, but then I can't read the bottom too well. It says, I am guided and protected on my life journey. So let's see the Fool. Walking through a rainbow forest, we find a fool following his dreams. In his bag are 7 crystals to guide him on his journey, and 7 trees edge each side of the path, symbolizing the 7 chakras. In his left hand, he holds a white flower, an emblem of innocence. Distracted by the flower's beauty, he does not yet see the starry void beyond and the risk and adventures to come. Pure and carefree, the fool is about to fall into an unknown universe. So it's saying he's distracted by this flower that he doesn't see what's ahead of him. A beginning, a fresh start beacons, and an opportunity awaits. You may find new work, a new romantic partner, begin a creative venture, or be driven by another passion or ideal, depending on your circumstances. You may need to approach with caution to know the practicalities and explore the options before you take that risk. So it's not answering whether this person is going to come back to you, but it is urging you to it's suggesting a new beginning, a fresh start. So, and in my personal relationships before, I had to learn about exes being exes for a reason sometimes, even though it's so hard to let go of our loved ones. And I remember before my husband going through those long-term relationships and it hurting so bad. But if I would have never ended those chapters, I would have never found my forever soulmate. All right, let's see what your middle card says. This is the Page of Pentacles. It says, I am open to opportunities for personal growth. So this one's reflecting on also inwardly, if that relationship didn't work out, then let's focus also on your personal growth as well. The Page of Pentacles. An opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He may be in education or looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in examinations and interviews. As a situation, you're in a growth phase, so may be drawn toward education or find other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. So there again, your higher power is talking about these changes and being practical moving forward. I'm open to opportunities for personal growth. All right, let's see your next one. This is the Knight of Cups. I know the right person waits until I'm ready. Oh, wow. I don't know. Let's see. Let's read it. The Knight of Cups. It's kind of deep. The Knight of Cups, an offer or other new opportunity comes to you. So I don't know about this ex-girlfriend. I know it's easier said than done, but the cards are like, hey, girl, exes are for a reason. Let's see. Ultimately, we create our own reality, though. No matter what these cards say, you create your own future. This may be an invitation or a proposal of some kind, which sounds exactly like what you need. The card can show you the early stages of a relationship. However, as a person in your reading, this knight is romantic but not practical. So he or she may say just what you want to hear, but forget the practicalities. Oh, girl. This card's like warning you. The message here is to wait and observe and let this person prove his or her value before you agree to any plan. So look, my doggy deck doesn't give this much insight. The deck I've used before, these cards are like warning you about this ex and just to be cautious of just to be cautious. I don't want to say yes or no because the future is what we make it, but I know that they're telling you to be cautious though about it. So yeah, thank you for letting me read for you, Elham. I appreciate you, and I'm sending you so much love, light, and security over this. And if this person doesn't want to come back to you, your higher power is reminding you that you're worthy of everything that you want. And if this person isn't willing to give it to you, Somebody will, because that's our birthright, and you will be given exactly what you want. So just try to work on self-reflection, your spirituality, and manifesting what you want out of life. Thank you, Elham, for letting me read for you. No, sorry, yeah, I just finished Elham, so you're next, sorry. I'm sorry, Elham, that the cards don't tell me specifically what another person is feeling for you. This last card brought up that maybe he's going to reach out, but it's warning you, sister. This card is warning you about him. So just be cautious, okay? All right. Yes, Starry. And thank you, Aham, for letting me read for you. Starry, do you have a specific question or do you just want a general read? I know, right? Yeah, the that one night I did, and then yeah, I think I jumped on yesterday was kind of slow. So I think if I just come more consistently, maybe I can talk with more people. Okay, would you like a general reading? Just type general, or if you have a specific question, type that in so I know if it's general or specific question. And I am using my crystal power deck, so it's a little bit different than my doggy deck, but I'm connecting with it really well. All right, go for it. I can't guarantee an answer, but we can connect and see what happens. Hold on, wait for your question. I'm going to another instance. Did you want to type your question in? Or, yeah, I'm assuming you are. Oh, there it goes. Hold on, I'm buying an instance real quick. Okay. I fell in January while I was sleeping. Some had. Uh, oh wow, that's intense. Oh, okay. That's on a whole nother level. Oh, I wish I could open up. Like my mind closes me off sometimes. I've been, on a spiritual journey for like 6 months, and sometimes my mind will still be like, "That's not real, Crystal." And my spiritual being has to be like, "Don't listen to your ego. Don't listen to your ego." All right, okay. You're wanting to know, was your situation a starving? Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck and we'll see what happens. Starry. That's a beautiful name. My higher power, my creator, the creator of everything, of all that is here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words and thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you continue to do so for Starry, as she seems to be, or they seem to be a very spiritual being, and they are wanting to know if they have connected with the star seed. Thank you so much for your guidance, your love, your wisdom, and your protection. I call upon our ancestors, our spirit allies, to come in and open our minds to what it is. And so it is. Amen. Okay. A star being. Okay. I believe I'm a star seed. I do know something about star seeds, a little bit. I definitely think I'm a star seed. I don't know a whole lot though. Wow, that's intense. Okay. Was it a star? All right, let me shuffle. I rid this deck of any negativity. I ask that I only lead with love, light, and positivity. I ask that you guide my words in this day to answer the uncertainties of starry. I ask that you connect with them and to give them words of clarity and awareness of their situation. When one rises, we all rise. All right. Worst case, you just get some spiritual knowledge, huh? It's such a deep question. Yeah, apparently you have to be like, what? I watched this woman called The Alchemist on YouTube, and somebody asked her, like, do you think you're just this? And she's like, oh, ye of little faith, what makes you think I'm just one thing? And it's so funny how my higher power has like slowly opened the doors to these things as I've done meditation and sleep hypnosis. It's like when I first started watching The Alchemist, it was just about spiritual awakening. So my mind can handle that. And then once I got into that, like starseed little bit, like, and these videos are at random times in the past. There's no reason they should have come in this order. So then starseed started coming up, and my mind was open enough to like, okay, what's a starseed? So like my spirituality is progressing in exactly the way it should be. But I get so intrigued by people who are this far along in their journey. Hey Maya, I hope I'm saying it right. I'm gonna write your name down. I'm doing a reading for Starry, okay? Thank you for being here. All right, Starry, let's see. This is the King of Cups, and it says, I am my own anchor. So it might not, let's see, we'll just read it and see. Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. As a person in your reading, this king represents self-control, the ability to stay calm and centered whatever is happening around him. Excuse me. In relationships, he can represent the ideal male partner or father figure. As a situation, the message is to stay grounded when you are in emotional flux. The more changeable and unpredictable the situation, the more the need to look inward and draw upon your inner wisdom. With this comes the balance that is needed to keep moving forward. So I see this like telling you to reflect inward. And maybe if you're questioning it, then it says, draw upon your inner wisdom. All right, let's see the next one. Let's see what it says. The Nine of Wands. I am strong for as long as I need to be strong. Let's see what our spirit allies say. The Nine of Wands. Vigilance, strength, and defense. This nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. My dogs agree. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you are almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it is unsafe to drop your guard just yet. For this reason, you may be overly vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have absolute proof of their intentions. I wonder if like unwilling to trust others is referring to maybe you questioning the situation. Like is it talking about unwilling to trust your own inner wisdom maybe as you're questioning this? Oh dang. I see how that can also cause an unwilling to trust others now. I'm so sorry. I thought you like were like accepting of this situation. I didn't realize that it was something like that. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah, that's the card saying to go with your instinct. Yeah. Okay. Let me see your last card. Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, well, just leaves me with so many questions. All right. Hard work and dedication deserve success and positive outcomes. This eight denotes high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill or are master of a situation because you have devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations or the end of a period of apprenticeship. In general, it can arise in a reading to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. I think it's just going back to trusting your instinct. Yeah. I see, especially if it's some spiritual being. I just didn't even know that was a thing that happens. I have another friend that says that spirits will interact with them. I don't know. I'm thankful. I'm not going to wood that I haven't opened those doors, I guess. I don't know. That's intense. That's a lot to process. But I hope it provided some clarity to you. And thank you for being here. And thank you for letting me read for you, Starry. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Mia, are you still here? Mia, if you're still here, I can read for your question. Let's see. Okay. And you asked, is he truly into me? Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck and then we'll see. Of course. Thank you, Starry. I appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. All right, Mia. I'm going to pray over the deck, okay? Let me read it one more time. Is he truly into me? Oh, I know. Relationships can be so hard. I'm sending you so much peace right now, Mia. Okay. All right. Mia. I hope I'm saying it right. Mia. Is it just, I hope it's just Mia. I hope, if I'm mispronouncing it, please forgive me. Mia. My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words in this deck. I release this deck of any negativity, and I ask for only words of wisdom, self-love, and self-confidence for Mia. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around Mia and give a sense of love, self-confidence, and wisdom for the situation at hand. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, and I just want you to have an open heart and an open mind, okay? I rid this deck of any negativity, and I only ask for words of wisdom, light, love, and positivity. Thank you for helping me raise the vibrational fields of the planet we live on. I ask that you continue to guide me and to answer the questions that Mia has during this uncertain time in this relationship. Thank you so much. When one rises, we all rise. All right, I'm going to split the deck. And let's see. Is this person truly into you? All right. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I am always rewarded for all I do. So a lot of times what happens when people ask about a specific relationship, they'll have you reflect inwards too. Just to kind of like give you some strength, love, and hope for yourself. The Ace of Pentacles. The aces reveal new beginnings. Oh, is it a newer relationship or is it pretty new? The Ace of Pentacles denotes a tangible gift or other material gain that enables a new adventure or direction. You can now establish what you choose. This gift may come in the form of money, new work, or a new contract, or a new property, or maybe a new relationship. The card often shows a successful job interview or a house purchase or move that brings security and a sense of belonging, maybe in regards to this relationship. You are set to expand your empire. Okay, casual connection. So, what may not be talking about this situation, it could, but it says new beginnings. So, possibly. The power message is I'm always rewarded for all I do. So, yeah. I don't want to speak it into, like the cards say what they say and you take it how you take it. but I believe in manifestation, and I believe in knowing our self-worth. And if this person isn't what you want them to be, then somebody will be. All right, let's see what your next card says. This is the Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. I trust my ideas and my direction. All right. Potential growth. You reflect on your situation and wonder if it's all been worthwhile. But the last time I saw him, oh, okay. You reflect on your situation and wonder if it's all been worthwhile. The message of this seven is to keep going. That's literally what it says. Keep going. Even when you're doubting yourself or your goal, in this case, your goal for this relationship, you are on the right track. If you commit and persevere, you will get the rewards you deserve. It may be tempting to feel dissatisfied and to look elsewhere as you have worked hard and invested much time and energy. Appreciate the gains you have made and dedicate yourself. There is much more to come. Oh my gosh, I got like butterflies for you. I trust my ideas and my direction. This card's reminding you that you have the divine within you. You have your own intuition, and it's like telling you, I trust my ideas and my direction. All right, let's see what your next card says. The Moon. My intuition, I love it when the cards line up like this. My intuition guides me to the right direction. So it's speaking again, like, listen to your gut. The Moon. All right, hold on. Sorry, I get so, it just makes me giggle whenever the cards line up like that. Like, you already know. All right, the Moon. Two moonstone pillars glow pearlescent under an indigo sky. Two carpfish remain largely underwater, symbols of things yet to surface. Their tails are wrapped around the stones as if guarding the way ahead. Stepping stones appear to lead to a distant place, suggesting unknown outcomes. The infinity symbol above the horizon denotes the cycles of life and eternal change. The Moon reveals that there is a decision to be made, but you cannot yet see the full picture. You may have doubts about a relationship or other situation that is unclear. There may be buried issues that need to surface. So this is a card of sensitivity and emotion. The Moon also indicates psychic ability, dreams, intuition, and the subconscious. The stone attached to this card, if you do crystals, is the rainbow moonstone. It's associated with the crown chakra for spiritual connection. It is believed to enhance perspective and intuition, so you were guided to the right decision. Moonstone can help you see your strengths and gifts so you believe in yourself. When you need guidance, hold that moonstone and just remember your own intuition. Oh, and then, well, oh, dang. I don't know. That then he blocked me. Like, well, you threw me off guard with that. Then he blocked me because these cards are like speaking to trust your intuition. Like, literally, all of your cards talked about your intuition. So, being that you know more details of what happened and why he blocked you, and come here, Siete. Come here, Siete. Come here. Hold on one second. Come here. Being that you know the more details of why he blocked you, these cards are just speaking to trust your intuition. And no matter what, always remember we are the divine and it's our birthright to have what we want. So if this situation doesn't end up how you wanted it or needed it, there will be one that will provide for you everything that you need. Thank you, Mia, for allowing me to read for you. I hope it gave you just something to connect with and to meditate and pray over. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. My doggy's playing in the pool. Hey, of course. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, if you're just coming in and would like a reading, you can just hop on and tell me, do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? And welcome. I'm so glad you all are here. If you would like a reading, all you have to do is just tell me if you want a general reading or if you would like a specific, if you want to ask a specific question. And while I wait, I always love to shuffle and pull from my Spirit Ally deck. They always have such uplifting words of guidance and love. Says you are always guided. I love it. And it's so cute. Such a cute little deck. What her doing? My bag over there walking around. What her doing? Huh? And while I wait, I can put. I wonder if it'll be clear. Oh, I love this one. This card is so cool. Be nice. Go. Be nice. Yeah, no. I know what you. He lost his vision due to an upper respiratory problem. But it was the timing, like I gained my spiritual vision. It was like I learned a big lesson in the idea of balance of this earth and the give and take. I embrace my creativity. Pictured with a biwa on a traditional Japanese flute. Zaiten is the Buddhist goddess of music, water, and knowledge. She is also known as the muse to all artists and innovators, and infuses inspiration into those who choose to connect with her. You're being invited by this divine goddess to create and embrace your inner artist. Embrace whatever form this may take, whether it's fun and playful or as a larger pursuit. And space to enjoy the experience of creating art without the outcome of your creative work. There's a tremendous opportunity for creative positive change through spreading your message and unique gifts in artistic forms. As you gain comfort and confidence in your artistic self expression, use your creativity as a way to innovate and share something special with others. You never know who you may reach with the unique expression of your gifts. I love it. The first time I got that card, I was like, I am not artistic, but it really opened up and to me to not have that negative self talk. And I realized that I am artistic. Like I played piano when I was younger, and it just like opened up a whole door to learn ukulele and to start drawing and painting and to stop that negative self talk of I'm not this or I'm not that. I can be Thank you words of empowerment of I can be whatever I want to be. I can manifest whatever I want to manifest. That's not really like tarot and spirit ally decks or oracle decks. It just helps you connect with your higher power, helps you connect with your spirit allies, and reminds you of how to be your highest self, how to be your truest self. I find so much enjoyment in art now, and I never used to consider myself an artistic person like ever. I love it with my oracle deck crystals, the Labradorite. Labradorite. I am open to great periods of transformation. With shades of blue, green, and gold, labradorite is a distinctive crystal that holds a strong connection to channeling your highest self. Caught at just the right light, the crystal's iridescent shines like no other. Labradorite is the stone of awakening. It is a call to your higher purpose. You can no longer put off your destiny in this lifetime. A stone of the new moon, labradorite symbolizes a period of new beginnings to come. We are making a move to Florida. Use this time to set intentions for where you like to see yourself and plan for the journey ahead. Call on your guides if you feel like you have questions unanswered so that you can make a decision with all of the awareness you need. Now is not the time to rush. It is the time to recognize the transformation to come. Prepare yourself to welcome it with open arms. I love that. Not sure if my audio is clear, so I probably should take out those headphones just in case. Let's see. Hopefully it's clear. I know somebody earlier said it wasn't that clear. Yeah, kid sleeping in the kennel. My fat head. I always call her my fat head because she's a pit bull mix. Oh, I got another crystal. The kunzite. I don't want to say it wrong. Kunzite. I allow myself to experience joy. Kunzite is a pale pink stone that has been used to encourage empathy and compassion. It is also connected to divine feminine energy and the heart. Think about the last time you felt truly happy. Not for just a brief moment, but pure heart clenching happiness. Kunzite is here to remind you to keep searching for that feeling. So often we go through a similar routine that involves similar emotions. What's sometimes missing, however, is that satisfaction in life that comes from a job or hobby we love or the community that surrounds us. You are being encouraged to pursue what will fill you with unadulterated joy. Apply for your dream job, move to the city on your vision board, or even take the leap and try your hand at an open mic. Life is what you make of it, and you can make it your dream life. That's amazing. Our spirit allies are amazing. I don't know how y'all did. I already had 2 drinks of coffee. Hey, JA, welcome back. I remember you from the other day. How are you? I hope you're doing good today. Would you like a reading today? Good. I'm glad. It's really hot here today. Oh, it has been super hot. But grateful that rain came this morning. Brought a little bit of, and it's supposed to, the temperatures are supposed to drop down through the week too. So it'll get better. If you're wanting a reading today, I can do one for you. You can just put like general reading, or you can ask a question if you want. I have my crystal power deck I'm tinkering with. I really like it. Ooh. What kinds of boundaries? Oh Lord, boundaries are hard, huh? I had to learn about boundaries when I was at treatment. I've been sober. Today's day 83. 83. I wanna, yeah, might be. I might have, yeah, I think it's 83. Maybe 84. I can't remember. But I had to learn about those healthy boundaries. All right, let me pray over the deck, okay? What boundaries do I need to set, J.A.? Okay. My higher power, my source, the creator, thank you for being here and guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you continue to do the same for J.A. I ask that you send words of wisdom and clarity for the boundaries that are needed in their life. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bless J.A. with words of wisdom, love, healing, and clarity for those boundaries that maybe need to be set in their life. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle, and I just want you to keep an open heart and an open mind, okay? I release this deck of any negativity. I only lead with words of love, light, and positivity. I thank this community for being here and helping to raise the positive vibrations of this world that we live in. I ask that you guide J.A. in the question about boundaries. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. All right, boundaries. Oh, those are so hard too. And it can be awkward, like when people start to do things that aren't for your highest good, and you have to have this awkward conversation with, like, please don't do that anymore. Or even our own personal boundaries and holding ourselves accountable. Like, man, life is hard. Ace of Swords. I'm ready for a breakthrough to success. Well, look, and boundaries are it. They're telling you you're going to break through for success. Let's see what Ace of Swords says. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success, truth, clarity, and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome to an answer question. Well, it doesn't say exactly what boundaries, but it's agreeing that yes, you need some boundaries. I guess we all do, though, right? Whatever you are aiming for, your intellect and logic will help. Oh, your intellect and your logic will help bring you the results you need. Now is the time to harness your own ambition and intuition. So it's like this card is saying, yeah, we need boundaries. And then it's asking you to reflect inward, and you know exactly what and where those boundaries should be to serve your highest good. Let's see. Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Look at that one. That one's like speaking to your spirituality too, and how divine you are. and that you have these answers already. Three of Wands. Plans take shape. The dynamic number three denotes action. Oh, and we know boundaries have to come with action. And you are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory. And at this point, sense the reality of the plan you have committed to. Commit to the plan along with its potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. This is talking about commitment. You may intend to head into unknown territory. You have committed to. You have to commit to it. That's a boundary in itself, huh? Oh, Lord, that word's hard. Like adulting's hard. All right, this is the Empress. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Ah, I love it. The Empress. All right, let's read the Empress. The pregnant Empress is the tarot mother, signifying fertility and abundance. She brings new life. With new boundaries comes new life, healthy boundaries, healthy life. She brings new life, symbolized by the seedling growing from her palm and the life-giving water that flows around her. The sun ripens the corn, ready for harvest or birth. She holds at her heart it's a stone called a rhodonite sphere, pink and black. The colors of love and protection, an expression of her feelings for her unborn child. The Empress reveals that you are entering a productive boundaries, abundant life phase. Oh, that feels good. Abundant life phase. Finances improve, your domestic life is harmonious, and you feel closely connected to those you care for partners, children, family, and friends. The card asks you to be inspired by what or whom you love the most. So it's telling you set those boundaries based off of your inspiration from whom you love the most. So our cards won't tell us specifically do this, but it will guide us spiritually and give us things to meditate and pray over, whatever your practice may be. Thank you, JA, for coming back, and thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I like how it says psychic reading. So you seem to be a very spiritually in tuned person as well. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm working on it. I've been following my spiritual journey now for 6 months, and like slow progress. It gets deeper and deeper as I go. It's definitely an all evolving craft. Hey, Raj. Raj. I'm going to say Raj. I hope that's okay. I hope you're doing well today. No, I'm not. It's actually a pretty slow afternoon. Would you like a reading? Raj. You can type a general reading or you can ask a question if you would like. Okay, I can do that. I can try. All right, just type general or type your question, whichever one, please, and thank you all. Okay, just cards, feelings for me. Okay, this other person's feelings for you. Okay, what I do like to tell people is that it might not always tell you like how this person's feeling, but maybe it'll give you some insight and clarity on a situation. So let me pray over the deck first, okay? Raj, and how this other person feels for you. My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for being in this community. Thank you for raising the positive vibrational fields. I ask that you continue to do so with my words and these cards as I read for Raj. I ask that you bring a sense of stillness, calmness, understanding, and clarity to the situation at hand. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around Raj and just provide a sense of self love, self confidence, and understanding and wisdom to their question. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and just keep an open heart and an open mind to the message, Raj. Now release this deck of any negativity. I only lead with words of love, light, and positivity. I'm thankful for our higher power and spirit allies for guiding and protecting. I said she continued to come through these cards and through my words to connect with Raj in their times of uncertainty. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, thank you, Bob. It's been kind of slow, but it's good like that because it doesn't put so much pressure on me to be so quick. So I like one person at a time has been coming in, which is nice, you know. And I actually had a couple people be like, or one person was like, I wasn't gonna ask because you've had lines before. So it's nice to be able to reach people that maybe popped in that wanted a reading and didn't get to get one. All right, Raj. Keep up with my husband. So he's like, how's it going? He's a YouTuber too. All right, let's see. All right, 5 of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. Hey, Queen. I remember that name. Welcome back. 5 of Wands. I can write your name down if you want a reading. Let me write it down real quick. I just started Raj's reading. And if you want one, I can do one for you after Raj. All right. I stand my ground and look for peace. All right, 5 of Wands. I could see how looking for peace. Hey, B, welcome. Whenever you're asking about this other person's feelings for you, you know. So let me see. 5 of Wands. Tests and challenges. This 5 is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The message is to try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. In readings, the card can show family and work squabbles and literal tests, such as taking a driving test or sitting other examinations. So this one I think is referring to this relationship you're talking about. But it's saying like to stand your ground and look for your situation and look for your I mean it signifies a battle of wills of this how this person feels for you. Yeah. I don't know if like y'all are fighting or like Hey V, welcome. I'm gonna write your name down real quick. Hey girl, I love that. So cute. All right, Raj. I want to read this one more time because you're asking about how this person's feeling for you. And I don't know if I don't know if this person's making you feel a bad type of way, and that's why we are in no contact. Okay, this makes sense now. It's saying you're feeling struggle, you're struggling to be heard. But it's saying to that to it's saying it's not that big of a deal. The message is to try not to take the situation to heart. So I don't know how deep it goes, but that's specifically what this card is saying. All right, let me see him. Good, cute fob. I'm glad, babe, that things are going good. And hey, Burger King's always good too. All right, Barrage. Four of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. Well, maybe this one, let's see. I don't want to put words into it. Let me read it first before we process it. Four of Swords. Timeout, withdrawal, retreat, no communication according to your situation. In readings, the card can show time away from your usual responsibilities, such as taking time off of work or another part of your life goes on temporary hold with no contact. In relationships, the card often signifies a withdrawal. Wow, Raj, you're really spiritually connected. The cards are speaking to you today. This may be for practical reasons because you live far away from each other or because you take a relationship break. The card is neither positive nor negative, it is neutral. Literally, nothing is going on. Hey V, I did add you. I added you to the list. So Raj, look, both of these cards are like saying, don't take this silence so serious. So I don't know, like again, I don't know the details, but they're saying like just use this time of silence to rediscover your vitality. No problem. All right, let's see this one. The Page of Wands. I am always open to good news. Okay, let's see. Messages and news. Look, the message is your higher power coming in. Try not to worry too much about it. That's the good news. That's the message to accept. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is talkative and creative. The card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self expression. While he does not represent instant success, he does foretell good news. So I think these cards are lining up like try not to fret about it. Good news will come. Specifically, this page often comes up in readings to show applications for work, or more simply, a person who will soon be in touch with you. Oh my gosh, you have to come back on and tell me if this person broke the lack of talking, because this card is like literally saying, these cards are like literally saying, don't freak out. And then this one's saying that this person will soon be in touch with you. So please come back one day and let me know, I just to see. Thank you, Raj. I hope it provided some clarity to you, and I hope it brought a sense of calmness and peace and serenity to you. I'm sending you so much love, peace, and happiness during this uncertain time in this relationship. Thank you for being here. That was a fun reading. I like that one. Oh, I forgot to write names down. No, I didn't. Okay, Queen. Queen was next, and then V. Queen. Queen. Are you still here? I like love that name when you come in here. Hey, girl, how are you? Thank you, Raj. I appreciate you. Queen, if you're still here with like a reading, you can jump in the chat and tell me general or a specific question. And then V, if Queen isn't here, if she hopped out, then you can go ahead and tell me, do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question you're asking about? Queen or V? I don't usually drink peppermint coffee, and I accidentally got okay, go ahead, V. I think Queen stepped out, maybe. So go ahead and type in your specific question, and I'll do my best to answer, although the cards will be what they are. What are my angels trying to warn me about Steven? We've been together for a few years now. Okay. Warn me about Steven. Okay. So this is your relationship. Okay, I'm going to pray over the deck, V, okay? My source, my higher power, creator of all. Thank you for being here during this readings. Thank you for connecting with me, this deck, and the people in this community. I ask that you do the same for B. I ask that you come in and provide words of clarity, words of understanding, words of self-love, and insight. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring the love, light, wholeness, and understanding for the question at hand. And so it is. Amen. Okay, V, I'm going to shuffle. It's not about you. Okay. Hey, Queen, I just called for you, but you didn't come in, so I just started V. But after V, because I just started her, okay? What are my angels trying to warn me? Okay. All right. I read this deck of any negativity. I only ask for love, light, and positivity. Please come in and connect with V and help her understand the situation at hand. And she seems to have some questions and possible insecurities about the relationship that she's currently in. I ask that you continue to guide her and send her love, light, and positivity. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to split the deck, V. Oh, and then Queen, go ahead and type in, if you want general, or if you have hey, guilty of crime, Jade, I remember. If you have a question, Queen, or a specific one, okay? I have an Angels Tarot deck. I pulled the warning card. Oh, I see. Okay, V, I gotcha. Well, hopefully our deck will guide us. No, Jay, I'm not. I have V right now, and then I have Queen, and then you can be up if you have a minute to hang around. And welcome back. I'm glad you're able to make it. All right, V, let's see. The Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. Oh, no. Okay, I don't want to speak anything into it. Let's just read it, okay? All right. A sudden ending. This 10 in the conflict-ridden suit of swords shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. And you just got you just got the warning card too. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or a relationship, and although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There is a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card can also be seen as an aspect of the major arcana card, Death, which brings necessary endings so you are able to quickly transition into a new phase. Okay, that's a lot to take in, but you know what I always say is we make our own future. Ultimately, you know this relationship and you know how it's going and if it serves the higher good or not. So, the cards are what they are and we produce our own future. So, with that said, let's read the next one. Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. I will move forward when the time is right. Thank you, Bob. I see you, sweetie. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. Oh, V, you're touching me. I can tell you're such a spiritual person. This deck is talking to you. The higher power is talking to you. This card often comes up in readings to signify a lost opportunity, such as losing out on a job or mourning the end of a relationship. Dang. This vibe can apply to any situation that leaves you bereft. The message here is how you respond. However, because there is still hope, not everything has been taken. Look at what remains, reflect on your situation, and see how you might go forward. Oh, that's deep. God, I'm sending you so much love, B, because relationships alone are hard. And then, like, possibly this warning you're getting in your own tarot deck and these cards that you're getting now, I'm just sending you so much love and light. And I know that relationships just can be hard. So I'm hugging you. I'm sending you a big hug. All right, this one says, I know that peaceful times will come. Oh, look, see, look, the universe is sending you the same love and hugs. All right, Six of Swords. This is a deep reading. Oh, okay, Six of Swords. Moving on, finding a safe haven. Yes, you next, Queen. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work and in relationships. The card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. I'm so sorry, B. But look, this card is telling you peaceful times are coming. They're coming. And you remember, easier said than done, it possibly ending a relationship or moving forward if there's turmoil there. You are the divine. You have the divine within you, and it's your birthright to get everything and beyond on this earth. You deserve it. So you just do what lines up with your higher purpose and your greater good, and the rest will fall. And I'm sending you so much love and light. I can tell you're so spiritual. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for letting me have very, what's the word? Intimate reading with you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being part of this community. I'm sending you so much love and light. All right, Queen. I always want to be like, my queen. All right, my queen. Did you have a specific question, or did you want a general reading? You better hurry up, girl. I skipped you last time. No pressure. Welcome for everybody that's watching. Let's send V lots of love, light, and positivity. That was a pretty deep reading. That was a very deep reading. Yeah, I haven't had that deep of a reading that really lined up. That was intense. Ugh. All right, Queen, where are you at, Queen? Make sure I went through most of them. I'm gonna give Queen a minute. I skipped her and jumped to V, and then she come back. She was like, "My turn," so I feel bad to skip her again. I see you, Jay. If Queen doesn't come in, I'm gonna give her a little bit, and then I might have to skip my Queen again. Yes, send me lots of love. Oh, that was a deep reading. That was crazy. Come on, Queen. Where are you? Watch, I'll start your reading, Jay, and then Queen will be like, my turn. She has this like really fun spirit about her. I don't know. She's still here though. All right. Well, while we're waiting, let's see. Jay, did you want a reading about the situation you emailed me about, or a different type of reading today? She will watch. She did it already once. As soon as I start your reading, she's like, "Oh, look, Jay gave you just enough time, Queen. We about skipped you again." All right, Queen. Do you want to? Thank you, Jay, for understanding. Queen, do you want a general reading, or did you have a specific question, sweetie? Hey, Kavya. I did. Well, baby, I asked for her and she wasn't there, so V popped in. Don't be judgy. Hey, Kavya, welcome. I'm gonna write your name down if you want a reading. I have Queen and then Jay. Okay, Queen, a question about your boyfriend. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kavya. I appreciate that. Queen, okay, a question about your boyfriend. Do you want to type it out or do you want it to be unknown? And it's okay if you need it to be unknown, okay? Our higher power and our spirit allies know exactly what we need when we need it. So you can leave it at that, or you can type it out specifically what your question is about your boyfriend. Does Jaden know I'm scared he will cheat on me? Okay. I remember the reading the other day about Jaden. Okay, Queen, I got you, baby. All right, let me pray over the deck. Okay. Does Jaden know I'm scared? My source, my higher power, the creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I said you do the same for Queen during this time of uncertainty and in her relationship with Jaden. I said you bring her a sense of security, self love, self worth, and calmness to the situation. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around her and remind her that everything will be just as it should be. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck. And, a lot of times when I do readings with questions about how somebody else feels, I warn them that it may not tell you specifically how this person's feeling about you, but it might give you words of wisdom and something to meditate and pray over, okay? I read this deck of any negativity. I only lead with words of love, light, and positivity. I ask that you guide my word, guide these cards to be exactly what Queen needs to hear to serve her higher purpose and her greater good and the greater good of all. When one rises, we all rise. All right, sweetie. I'm going to split the deck and we'll just see what they say, okay? And I used to be, before I learned how to love myself, I used to always be scared of my partners cheating on me. But it was because I really struggled with my own self-love. I thought I wasn't good enough. So I just want you to remember that Queen is exactly what you are. You are a queen and you shouldn't have any fears. All right, so your first card is the Devil. Don't be too alarmed. I am free of whatever is holding me back. Oh, and it's kind of going into this fear. Don't worry about if Jaden knows this. Process why you're feeling these fears. So let's see specifically what this card says, okay? A man and a woman dance together. They appear completely absorbed and enchanted, perhaps by forces that are all consuming. They might release their grip on one another or fall deeper into the dance. The obsidian crystals by their feet are a reminder that they are individuals and not slaves to the situation in which they find themselves. The butterflies and keyholes within the rocks signify potential freedom. All right, I'm going to read a little bit more into it, okay? The devil reveals agreements or responsibilities that stifle or oppress you. That's negative self-talk, This may relate to work or obsessions, affairs, and addiction. Any situation, person, or behavior that restricts you or otherwise takes your energy. However, you do have a choice and can be free from whatever binds you or makes you feel powerless. So, Queen, this is not speaking on how Jaden feels or knows. It's speaking to you and that fear of him cheating and reminding you that that's holding you back from being your highest self. Welcome. Thank you, Muniza. I hope I'm saying it right. Forgive me if I'm butchering it. Muniza. I have Jay, Kavya, and then you'll go next after those, okay? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, Queen, let's read this middle card. Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Oh, I don't like that. What are you thinking about him cheating? Okay, let's see. Queen of Cups. Sensitivity, imagination, intuition, creativity, and love. As a person, this queen can represent a loving partner or friend, a caring individual with high emotional intelligence. Supporting others comes naturally to her. As a situation, you are led by your heart rather than your head. The message of the card overall is to act with compassion, show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies at play. The only issue is a need to stand by your boundaries, so you do not give too much. So the key message is trust your knowing and follow your heart. So, our ego is always self-sabotaging. Ultimately, if Jaden is in this in the right way or not. Don't let your head self-sabotage. Listen to your heart and your intuition, and that will guide you way better than your head will. All right, let's see what the next card says. This is the Seven of Wands. I actively hold true to my values. All right, let's see. The Seven of Wands signifies a challenge. Well, the way you're feeling, I can see. You may need to fend off a barrage of upcoming demands and requests, or feel you must otherwise actively defend your position. Okay, actively defend your position may be in regards to being worried if he might cheat on you, or like, does he want this long-term relationship? The message is that you be crystal clear about your beliefs. If you want a long-term relationship, then you be crystal clear about it, because you are the divine. You deserve it if that's what you want. Be crystal clear about your beliefs and intentions and communicate them precisely so that you cannot be misunderstood. Then the situation will not get out of control. Be clear about your boundaries in advance, so those concerned know exactly where they stand. An additional meaning is representing a cause you feel passionate about and speaking up in defense of it. So basically, they're not telling you about how Jaden knows if you think he's going to cheat on you or if he wants this long-term relationship, but they're telling you that you have within you what you need, and that if he doesn't want a long-term relationship, then make those values clear to him. And if he doesn't meet your needs, then somebody will, because you're worthy. You're worthy of everything. Oh, thank you, Queen. I hope that provided some insight. And I know relationships are hard and they're tough. So I'm sending you so much love and clarity and just a sense of peace, because, girl, I have been there. Lord. And until I got sober, I followed Kifa, my husband, like, where are you going? What are you doing? But, he's always loved me. I just had to learn to love myself, Thank you, Queen, for being here. I'm so glad you came back. I hope to see you again. All right, Jay, it's your turn if you're still here. I have Jay, and then I have Kavya, and then Muniza. I'm probably butchering it. I'm sorry. All right, Jay, Kavya, and then Muniza. Thank you. Look, I said it Muniza once, and then I doubted myself. Muniza. That's a beautiful name. Hey, Kavya. Yeah, Jay was here, but I don't know if Jay popped off. So there he What's next for my true crime channel? I want to help families and victims. Okay, Jay. All right. Yes, your channel's so intense. My husband calls it murder porn because I used to watch it so much. Once I got sober, I had to really distance myself from it because I'm very much an empath. So I would connect with that energy pretty hardcore. But yeah, Maddie Keefaw, my husband, he calls it murder porn because I watched it so much. All right, Jay, what's next for my true crime channel? Okay. All right. My source, my creator of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you continue to do the same for Jay as they are advancing in their channel and they're wanting to really do good things with this channel to bring closure to families that need it so desperately. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and just bless Jay and their channel, to bless those families that are hurting, to provide guidance to Jay as to where they need to go in this journey of helping others. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Jay, I'm going to shuffle and I just want you to keep an open heart and an open mind to the message, okay? Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, my brother that on YouTube that also had a bunch of bullies pulled his whole channel down. Hey, Ria, I'm going to add you to the list, okay? He pulled his whole YouTube channel down because people were being so hateful. We definitely have to distance ourselves. Like he was going to see kind of what they were saying, which was giving life to it. So, yeah, I'm so sorry for that. Misery loves company. All right, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, Jay. Just keep an open heart and an open mind. I rid this deck of any negativity. I only lead with words of light, love, and positivity. I said she continued to guide this deck in this reading for Jay and the direction that they should go with their channel and to help bring peace, love, and happiness to others. Thank you for helping to raise the vibrational fields of this planet we live on. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. Right, Kavya? Like, Jay came on the other day to get a reading, and I had so many, and they took the time to email me. And I knew that if somebody's emailing me, because I've sent my email a couple of times and they don't come, but then I knew like if somebody's emailing me, then they really want a reading. So I was glad to see that they were able to come back and get one, because I know that their channel, Jay's channel, definitely is helping spread the word to make closure happen. All right, let's see, Jim. All right, your first. I'm optimistic and appreciate all I have. The sun. I love the sun card. It's like just reminding you of like how great your life is. And look, optimism. Like you already know the direction you want to go with this channel and that you want to do good things. And as long as you're lining up with that, it's going to happen. All right, the sun. This magical garden is full of lush plants and flowers, signifying growth and the beauty of nature. In bloom, the flowers also symbolize the fullness of success. The card presents the colors of 7 chakras: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and white, representing harmony and balance. The wall for protection creates the perfect haven. The meaning: the sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness. You find success and time to focus on yourself, perhaps literally a holiday in the sun or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. The sun is also a card of personal growth and self-appreciation, so you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. An additional meaning is spending time with children and family. So this card isn't specifically answering per se to your channel, but I know that when you take time to align and do what makes you happy, that those answers of where your channel should go will come naturally because you're healing your body, you're healing your mind, you're healing your spirit. And that's going to open up your mind to what serves the higher purpose. It has a specific stone. I don't know if you like crystals or not, but the sunstone is associated with the solar plexus chakra for joy, vitality, optimism, and the sacral chakra for passion, pleasure, and creativity. Sunstone supports personal empowerment and helps release a negative self-image. When you need an energy boost or an image boost, hold that stone, that sunstone, connecting with the crystal's powerful vitality. All right, let's see your next card. The Three of Wands. I have energy. I need to realize my goals. Okay, this is talking about goals. Let's see. All right. Plans take shape. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. The cards are talking. They already knew what you needed. They're just validating you needed that. Oh, happy belated birthday, Jay. How exciting. I just did like the new moon Leo sleep hypnosis meditation. It was amazing. I woke up so refreshed. All right, Three of Wands. Freedom, happiness, and oh, sorry, that was the Four of Wands. Three of Wands. Plans take shape. The dynamic number 3 denotes action, and you are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory, and at this point, sense the reality of the plan you have committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date's fast approaching. That's so funny. I'm such a nerd to laugh at that, but it's like you're already there. Look, this card again is not telling you where to go with it because you know ultimately, Jay, your divine within and your intuition's gonna lead you as long as you do those things that you're already doing to line up with it. Optimism and progress. This is just giving you a sense of confidence of like, man, I already know the answers to this. Why was I seeking brainy? I already got this. It's just like reminding you that you have those answers already. All right, let's see what your last card is. The Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Look, lining up right with you already know. Queen of Cups. I love it when the cards are like, get out of here. You already know what you're doing. Quit asking these silly questions. But our ego, society made me think that ego was just like me boasting, like, oh, I'm great or I'm this. But I learned through sobriety that ego is that negative self-talk, that self-sabotage, that self-doubt, that creeps in here and there. And we have to keep it at bay. Easier said than done. All right, the Queen of Cups. Sensitivity, imagination, intuition, creativity, and love, which I can see you have, as I've seen on your channel, your post about helping those families in need. As a person, this queen can represent a loving partner or friend, a caring individual with high emotional intelligence. Supporting others comes naturally to her. As a situation, you are led by your heart rather than your head. The message of the card overall is to act as you do with compassion, show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies that play. The only issue is a need to stand by your boundaries so that you don't give too much. So the power message is I trust my knowing and I follow my heart. So the cards aren't telling you specifically what to do, but at the same time, they are. They're telling you that you're an amazing person. You are divine. You have that knowledge within you already. You just keep lining up with those good things you're doing, and all of the visions will come to fruition. I'm so glad you were able to make it back, and I'm sending you so many thoughts of growth and closure for people. And the things you're doing is like a ripple effect. When you do these good things to help families find closure, then they do good things, and then they do good things, and it affects people that we don't even see or know. We just don't even realize. So I really adore you for what you're doing, and I'm so excited to see the growth that your channel will have. Thank you. I hope to see you back. All right. Kavya, are you still here? If you're still here, I can do a reading for you. Kavya, I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I tend to butcher names. Kavya. Aw. Yes, I appreciate you, Jay. I do. Thank you. Oh, Kavya. Okay, let me read. Let me read to you. I'm so lost and confused. I don't know what to do. I didn't prepare for senior year. Haven't studied at all. I feel I'm too late, but I have big dreams to get in. Oh Lord, you sound like me when I went to college. Look, I was a partier. I'm sober now, but I was a partier, and I was the ding dong that got like student loans to go party on, like disaster. So I feel you, but look, let's do a reading. The cards might not answer exactly, but they're gonna bring you a sense of like, okay, this is the most important time of my year. I don't know what to do because it determines my you and I. I don't know if I'll get into you and I'm hoping for. I'm so scared. Okay, let's do a reading. Let me pray over the cards, and then I'll put 3 cards down, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for coming into this community and raising the positive vibrational field. I ask that you do the same for Kavya as they are in uncertain times. Please bring them a sense of peace, stillness, and calmness. As I know when we're in school and didn't meet deadlines, that it can cause many negative feelings in our headspace. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their hands and their arms around Kavya and just provide a sense of stillness, peace, clarity to this unknown situation, and a sense of hope. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Kavya. I'm going to shuffle, okay? Thinking of you, and I just want you to have an open heart and an open mind, okay? Of course, I understand. We're human, and try not to be so hard on yourself because we're human and we're going to make mistakes, but everything will work out as it should. I promise. I rid this deck of any negativity. I'm so grateful to this community. I'm grateful to my higher power. I'm grateful to my spirit allies for helping to guide my words in this deck. I said you continue to do so for Kavya. Is there in times of uncertainty? They're in times of stress and worry. Please bring a sense of calmness, peace, and happiness to them. Okay, I'm going to split the deck and then we'll put 3 down and see, okay? And I'm so sorry you're feeling like this. I get it. Trust me. Oh, I do not miss school at all. But I remember those times. I remember feeling like that. I do. And I know it's not fun. So I'm glad you're here to just kind of connect. Community is how we get out of those bad headspaces. All right. The first part is the 2 of Wands. I focus on what I want and I make it happen. Oh, look, this is already lining up. Look, this is just reminding you, like, look, it's okay. We might have slipped. We might have made a mistake, but you know what? It's not too late. All right, let's see. Let me read more specifically. 2 of Wands. Making plans, looking ahead. This 2 sees you focusing on your next step. So it's like, hey, stop looking at what we didn't do and let's start looking at what we need to do. And you may be in the process of making a decision. The card often appears in a reading to signify the planning stages of a project or school and possible travel. But I think this is related to school, obviously. You may be in discussions with others to schedule a trip or otherwise find a way to expand your horizons. In relationships, creative and romantic partnerships are favored. You connect with someone who sees the world as you do. But more focused on school, I would say that this is saying looking ahead rather than looking backwards. Because when we get stuck on what we didn't do, we're not able to progress forward. All right, let's see what your next card says. The Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. All right, let's see. The Knight of Swords. All right. Problems and conflict. As a person, this knight is attention seeking and power driven and may create drama for its own sake. Maybe this drama that you're creating in your head is what they're talking about. As a situation, the card suggests troubles coming from arguments to other challenges to your authority. As a knight, the card denotes speed. So a situation may escalate suddenly, needing a quick response from you, which in this case, it's fast approaching. But it's just saying, like, that's okay. The first card's telling you just make it happen, you know? These situations may not be your concern, but you may become drawn into the drama regardless. The message is to avoid this person or situation, which in this case, you're asking about your school. So this card denotes speed. So as you see, it's fast approaching. So this card's reminding you, stop looking backwards. Let's fix the situation at hand. And this card's reminding you, like, okay, we didn't do it the first time. Let's take care of it now. All right, let's see what this card says. 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. Oh, I wonder how that plays into this situation. Let's read it. Being overwhelmed. Oh, I can see already. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. Oh, I know when I was like in my, I don't know if it was my master's or my specialist program, man, I would get behind like this. And then I would have so much negative self-talk to where I would almost talk myself out of not going to school anymore. So don't lose sight of your goal. Don't let this mistake make you think that you should drop your goals. This 10 is the card of burdens. You may be at the point at which you feel it's impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. However, with so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. More generally, the card can also show cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. So that overthinking you're doing about what we didn't do beforehand. The message is to prioritize. Make you a list of exactly what you got to do. Just priorities, you know. We didn't do it over summer, so let's start setting those priorities. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or fewer projects. So they're saying commit to fewer people and projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, not taking on others' problems as your own. So I hope this guided you a little bit, and try your best. I know easier said than done to not let your head self-sabotage. Just go ahead, make you a list of, all right, where do I need to start? What do I need to do to make this happen? And do that empowerment talk that I got this. I can fit, you know, I can, you're ultimately the creator of your future, you know? So don't let what happened then take control of that. Thank you, Kavya, for coming in, and thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you being here. I hope it helped in some way and brought a sense of like, okay, deep breaths and start working on one little thing at a time, you know? Thank you again. All right, Muniza. I think I'm saying it right. Muniza. If you're still here, it's your turn. What's coming towards me and when? I'm divorced. Muniza. What's coming towards me and when? Muniza, and then I want to say Raya, but I think Muniza. I said it right? Muniza? Am I saying it wrong still? Muniza? Mu, or Ma? Maniza? Maniza. How would I feel this that? Oh, yes, Kavya, do. Come back and let me know. I'm sending you so much peace. I know that school is a lot, and you can do it. You're amazing. You deserve everything you want. Muniza. Okay, perfect, Muniza. Okay. You said you're divorced. What's coming towards you? Any blessings? Of course, you're going to get blessings because you're the divine and you are worthy of everything that you want. I can tell you that without reading the cards. Who needs that? All right, I'm going to pray for you in the cards, okay? Who needs that? What's coming towards me? My higher power, my creator of everything. Thank you for being here in this community. Thank you for raising the vibrational field of the world we live in. I ask that you continue to do so for Muniza. Please guide my words and guide this deck to provide a sense of wellness, prosperity, abundance, and blessings for Muniza. Bring a sense of self-confidence, self-love, and self-worth. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and love Muniza as much as they can. Wrap their arms around them and provide a sense of security and to let them see the blessings that are abundant and the blessings that will come. And so it is. Amen. Okay. I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, and I just want you to keep an open heart and an open mind, Muniza. Get this back of any negativity. I ask for only love, light, and positivity. I ask that you come in and speak words of wisdom to Muniza during these times of seeking blessings in their life. I ask that you bring words of wisdom, clarity, and peace. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm gonna split the deck. All right, your first card is the Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. Okay, let's see. I stand my ground and look for peace. Tests and challenges. This five is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The message is to try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. In readings, the card can show family and work squabbles and literal tests, such as taking a driving test or sitting other examinations. I'm not sure how that applies, though, to your question. I don't know if maybe you just were meant to hear that. What's coming towards me? Or maybe you're asking what's coming towards you. So maybe there is some challenge that's going to happen. And this card is telling you, don't take it to heart. This message is to try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. And the power message is, I stand my ground and look for peace. So sometimes with tarot, it doesn't click. So if it doesn't click with you yet, maybe responsibilities. Yeah. Or it could be something coming up because you're asking what or who's coming towards me. So down the road, if some conflict happens, this is saying, don't take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. But okay, let's see your next card. This is the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. Look, this one's talking about don't take it too seriously. And then this one's like, it's going to be peaceful. It's okay. That's always good. At least you get peace ahead, huh? Let's read it more specifically. The Six of Swords. Moving on, finding a safe haven after an intense, demanding time. I can imagine, especially if you're, divorced. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. Oh, that makes me so happy for you. You complete a demanding project at work and in relationships. The card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. Either way, the power message is I know that peaceful times will come. So I hope that, oh, I don't know, it resonates with me. I hope it resonates with you. Okay, let's see your next one. All right, this is the Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. I don't know if that's talking about your divorce or not. I don't know how recent it was. All right, Ten of Swords. Let me read it. A sudden ending. This 10 in the conflict ridden suit of swords shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or relationship. And although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There is a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card can also be seen as an aspect of the major arcana card, the Death card, which brings necessary endings so you are able to quickly transition into a new phase, a peaceful phase. I left my country, parents, and family friends with my kids and started from scratch. Wow, that's so massive. Oh, I can only imagine. I lived overseas for a couple of years and I missed my family so much. So I don't know what this sudden ending is, but I know that it's going to bring you peace. And I know that the cards are speaking of your peaceful times coming. Both of these talk about peace. So I don't know if your emotions right now are kind of in upheaval, but I hope that your higher power, your spirit allies are connecting with you and reminding you that you're always loved, guided, and protected. And you're the divine. You have the divine within you, and you're worthy of it all, you know? And just do what you can to heal yourself. Especially I know it's hard being away from your home country. Thank you for being here and thank you for letting me read for you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity and sharing the peaceful bliss with you. Thank you so much. Hey, Mix. Yes. I have Rhea next. Mix, if Rhea's still here, then I'll do Rhea and then you'll come next, okay? Rhea, if you're still here, it's your turn. Your turn. Of course, Muniza. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And you're worthy of it all. You're welcome, Mix. Let's see. Whose name did I just say? Rhea. I'm going to give Rhea a second to see if Rhea's still here. And if not, Mix, you can tell me, do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? And Rhea, if you're still here, hop in the chat and you can put general reading, or you might have typed your question already. Let me see. Rhea. Okay. Does Ricky love Rhea? Okay, so Rhea's asking about her relationship. Okay, let me see if Rhea is still here for a minute. Queen came in earlier and asked for a reading, and I skipped her like twice, I think, because she never came on. But maybe let me give her 1 second. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Mix then. Maybe Rhea will come back. All right, Mix. Or MLX. I'm sorry, I thought it was an I. MLX. Do you mind if you put your name? No. Harshita. Next action. Are you Harshita? Is that your name, Harshita? I just like to see some kind of name so when I pray, we're kind of more connected. Or would you like me to call you MLX? What's up? Okay, Harshita. So you have you're asking about a relationship. Is this a relationship that you don't have contact with? Okay. Okay. So there's this relationship that you have, and there's no contact right now. Okay. And basically, like, what should you do? Okay, let's see. I'll pray over the deck and then we'll see what the message is. Sometimes with relationships, oh, okay, clarify for me. I'm sorry, I'm confused. We are not in a relationship. Okay, you just want to know what's your next action. You don't have contact with another person. I just want to be clear. Are you talking about no contact with this other person? Or what do you mean by no contact? Oh, you were. It's an ex boyfriend or girlfriend. It's an ex. Okay. Oh, it's a bond, 6-year bond. But y'all haven't been talking recently. There's no contact right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. 6 years on and off. Oh, I can imagine the turmoil. Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck. Okay. 2 months, no contact. Oh, okay. Let me see it. And your name's Harshita. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, look, I'm going to write your name down. I have a reader right now, and then I'll hop on and do yours as long as Rhea doesn't come back in. And then if Rhea does, you'll be after Rhea. I don't have a long line today, luckily. I've been blessed to be able to spend some time with each one of them. All right, let me go back one more time so I can focus on your question. Harshita, and this relationship. Okay. Or yeah, relationship. Harshita. Okay, I'm going to pray, Harshita, okay? My source, my higher power, creator of all, thank you for being here in this community. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you continue to do the same for Harshita during these times of uncertainty and this long-term friendship that they've had. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and send love, light, and positivity to Harshita during these uncertain times and to provide words of wisdom, self-love, and hope, and abundance and prosperity. And so it is. Amen. Okay, Harshita, I'm going to shuffle the deck thinking of you. I just want you to have an open heart and an open mind to the message. I rid this deck of any negativity. I thank my higher power. I thank my spirit allies for coming in and allowing me to spread words of wisdom, light, love, and positivity. I ask that you guide these cards and guide my words to exactly what Harshita needs to hear during these times of uncertainty. I ask that you provide words of clarity to the situation at hand. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. And I'm sending you so much love because I know when we have a deep friendship like this, and it's been for many years, and things change, that's hard. No matter what, 6 years, like that's a lot. So I know that's probably a lot on you right now. So I'm sending you just so much warmth and peace. All right, and let's see. Harshita. That's a pretty name. I love these unique names. Harshita. That's beautiful. All right. Your first card is the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. So it might not answer specifically. I can imagine. And it might not tell you what's exactly going to happen with this situation, but your first card saying peaceful times will come. So the Six of Swords. Moving on, finding a safe haven after an intense, demanding time. This harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement. Oh, so this card is talking about making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. So it could be that y'all might make up, or it could be saying too that you might move on alone after a breakup. But see, y'all don't really have a breakup. You said y'all are like off and on. So whichever path brings you more security. Ultimately, your path to serve your highest well-being, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. So it's just telling you that peaceful times are coming. It's not answering directly what's going to happen with this particular person, but it's letting you know that peace is coming. So I hope that helps a little bit. Let's look at your next card. This is the Nine of Wands. I am strong for as long as I need to be strong. And yes, I know with the relationship like that being kind of awkward and non-existent for a couple of months, that strength is definitely what you need right now. You know, and this card's just reminding you that that's exactly what you are. Vigilance, strength, and defense. This nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources, especially if y'all been 6 years on and off. I can see this is an ongoing struggle that tests you. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you are almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it is unsafe to drop your guard just yet. For this reason, you may be overly vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have absolute proof of their intentions. So this card is like, I would keep my guard up. Like, this person's been in and out of your life, but like 2 months of no contact. Like, you're the divine. We all have the divine within us. We're all worth exactly, you're worth everything. So if this person doesn't want to speak to you, there's someone that's going to serve your higher purpose that will speak to you every second of the day if you wanted them to. All right, let's see what your next card says. This is the Hermit. I follow my own path. Oh, I love it. It's kind of like maybe encouraging you to separate from this person. I don't know. Let's see. Let me read it so I don't put words into the cards. My own, I like to just, sometimes I start talking. I'm like, no, shut up. Let me just read it. The Hermit. All right. The Hermit meditates in a crystal cave. Alone, he is guided by his inner light or knowing, because you're divine and you have your own intuition about the situation, which is symbolized by the glowing star within his lamp. Atop his staff sits a vibrant turquoise stone, and his staff is entwined with a snake, a symbol of healing. So healing's coming. At his throat chakra, he feels the vibration of the turquoise and senses the stone's wisdom messages. Turquoise brings the Hermit healing, protection, and guidance as he journeys through new inner landscapes. So this person's been in your life for 6 years, but they're telling you you have guidance. Even though there might be closure in the situation, you have guidance and peace coming. The Hermit is a card of contemplation and reflection. In tarot, the Hermit was once known as Father Time, shown with an hourglass in his lamp, signifying a time for healing. You may need time alone now to process recent events. The Hermit also indicates personal growth, study, and learning, and an opportunity to discover esoteric wisdom. This is a time for you to heal and to find your self-love, your self-worth, and that person that won't go missing for 2 months or be on and off is going to come to you because you deserve it. If you like crystals, there's a crystal attached to this specific Hermit card. So the crystal is turquoise. Turquoise is a strongly protective crystal that promotes healing, friendship, good fortune, and spiritual connection. Associated with the throat chakra, turquoise aids self-expression and helps you clearly hear your inner guidance when faced with following the crowd or going your own way. Hold the turquoise and focus and feel your power to explore new or unusual pathways. So these cards are promoting healing and new pathways. It might be time to close the door on this on and off. You know, when you keep that door open of this 6-year friendship that's been on and off, you can't open the doors for the new things that are coming to you, you know? I'm sending you so much love and light, though. That's so good. That is so good. And I think that's exactly what your reading is saying is you keep doing that. You keep focusing on yourself, and then this sense of peace is going to come to you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And that's your higher power is just validating that. Oh, thank you. I love it when I get the wows, but I haven't got the reading is so on point yet. So thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I'm sending you so much love and light and calmness and peace and future hope for your next relationship. Thank you again for letting me read for you. Hmm. All right, let's see. Ria, did Ria ever come in? Ria, if you're here. If not, I think it was Sherry. Is that how I say it? Sherry. Sherry. Yeah, and Sherry, you can ask a question. I don't think Ria ever came back. So Sherry, if you're still here, you can ask a question if you would like. Oh, you're quick. There you go. Everything in my life is very, oh, I'm sorry, Dick. And I'm doing my best, but I think I may need to get rid of my romantic connection. Oh, girl, right? Sherry, female. Sometimes I'm like, girl, I've been there. And I'm like, wait, I don't know if that's, I'm sorry. I feel you. Okay, hold on. Not now, luckily, but I feel the past and when I've been there like that, where I'm in that relationship where I doubt, like I know for 2 years that I shouldn't be in that relationship, and I continue to stay. It's hard to let go. It's hard to move on. But, and I'm so sorry your life feels like that right now. Let me pray over the deck and we'll see what our higher power has to connect with us and our spirit allies, okay? Everything in my life is very hectic and I'm doing my best. Okay. All right. My higher power, my source, the creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. And I said you continue to do so for Sherry. As Sherry is feeling a lot of chaos in her life right now, in their life right now. And I said you bring in words of wisdom, words of serenity, words of peace, words of knowledge of just what is the situation and how will it progress. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around Sherry and just give them a big hug of love, light, and positivity during these chaotic times. I ask that you bring in healing, self love, self confidence, prosperity, and abundance. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. Oh, my parents both have terminal illnesses and I can't take on this craziness. Lord, it's like they say the hardships come and like they come and then they like threes. They say threes, right? But I know I spoke with my sponsor. I'm in a sober community. I'm a sponsor, and she said her friend is going through like 9 different things. I said, man, they said threes, but this person's getting it in 9s. But, you know, I remember in my first part of my sobriety, a big thing came up and I said, why God, why are you doing this to me? And then just this subtle like hint in my head said, God only gives me what I can handle. And I was able to overcome it. So I hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, right. That we're only ever given what we can handle. And every situation we go through puts us on a path for our higher purpose. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle thinking about you, and I just want you to have an open heart and an open mind to the message. Okay. All right, Sherry. I read this deck of any negativity. I only lead with words of love, light, and positivity. Thank you so much to my higher power, to my spirit allies for connecting with me, the deck, and the community. I ask that you do the same for Sherry. Help to provide words of clarity, words of wisdom, words of peace, and to bring a sense of comfort to Sherry during these unknown times. I said to provide healing to her family and to send lots of love. And one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to connect the deck. Cut the deck. Connect the deck. I'm going to cut the deck. All right. All right, your first card is the Ten of Pentacles. And it says, I celebrate everything I achieve. I bet you're getting this card because you have all this hard stuff going on. And when we have all these hard things going on, our ego, our brain gets kind of stuck on that. So let me read the card first before I speak too much. And then I can kind of just give my take on it. Ten of Pentacles. Fulfillment and success. Well-deserved financial and emotional security. The card often arises in readings to show you forming even deeper bonds with those close to you and enjoying a stable, productive financial phase. Okay, never mind. You didn't say anything. Okay, yeah. Productive financial phase. This may mean, for example, extending your home, growing an established business, getting married, or benefiting from other rewarding, lasting personal or professional partnerships. This 10 can also show love and help between the generations. So you may give or receive money within your family or other close network and benefit from their support and advice. I achieve everything. I celebrate everything I achieve. Yeah. I think what this card is more honing in on is like looking at all the things you've done. Even though all this really bad stuff's happening, try to focus on how great you are and celebrate your achievements. Shifting our mindset. That's what, and I get hard. It's hard, especially when we have all these things going on, to shift our mindset and try to stay in the positive. But I feel like this is what this Ten of Pentacles is saying. It's like, just focus on your achievements. All right. And like your good things, like attitude of gratitude. All right. It would be easier said than done, though. Trust me. I have to like wake up every day. I'm like, okay, I'm grateful for the air I breathe. That's all I can say right now. Yeah, right, Sherry. Easier said than done, though. All right, let's see your middle card. The Tower. I surrender and know how to go forward. Okay. Let's see. The Tower. Let me read it first. I always end up talking before reading it. Let me just read it first. It's kind of funny you got that in regards to your question about your relationship, your romantic connection. All right. A huge tower of rutilated quartz is struck by lightning. What once was solid and grounded comes apart as fire takes hold. The burning tower symbolizes loss, insecurity, as two figures free fall toward the earth, shocked at their predicament. The needle inclusions in the quartz symbolize their sudden pain, which is like, I can see if you're thinking of ending this relationship, yeah, there's going to be some pain with it. However, the hematite boulders around the tower, set deeply into the earth, suggest foundations for a new way of beginning. So even if it does end, it's reminding you that with an ending always comes a new beginning. And thank you for trusting me, Sherry. I trust our higher power. Let me read a little deeper meaning into this tower card. The tower often brings sudden change that is unexpected and chaotic, especially with the possible ending of a relationship. It is time to surrender rather than fight an old situation or relationship. or belief can no longer stand up. However, you can recover and construct something better. Now that you see the truth, a spiritual interpretation of the card is personal breakthrough and enlightenment. I always tell people this card can be what you make of it. Your future is in your hands with this relationship. This card is talking about the end of something like that, but ultimately you have to decide what serves you and your higher purpose. And if this relationship isn't serving your higher purpose, then this card's reminding you that if an end does come to it, that new beginnings will happen because every new beginning comes from an ending of something. Hey, Keith Bob, I see you. I hope D&D is going good. All right, Sherry, let's see this one. The Hierophant. I am ready to love and learn. Oh, that's interesting. I'm ready to love and learn. Maybe it's like already like, what? Okay, no, let me read it. The Hierophant is the spiritual leader and teacher, a mediator or bridge between heaven and earth. Her wisdom, signified by the open book, is shared with all and comes through love and learning. The magical key denotes opening the heart to knowledge. In her right palm, at her third eye chakra, is amethyst, crystal of spirituality, insight, and healing. So, Sherry, you have the divine within you. You already have that inkling of like, I think I might need to end this. Yeah. And so this card is exactly saying that. Like, this is the time for you to listen to your spirituality, your insight, and heal. The Hierophant card holds diverse meanings: togetherness and marriage, education, and spiritual teaching. However, you may interpret this card in your reading, the overarching themes are self alignment and self improvement through a relationship, work, or more formal learning. At a personal level, there's a sense of peace and togetherness in mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, it's you know, I don't want to add to it. I want you to take from the reading what you got. But boy, this tower is like kind of speaking to what you're already thinking. But this is reminding you that you are the divine and that you have all these gifts. And when you line your whole world up with your higher purpose, all your blessings are going to come true. All of this is just going to seem like, oh, what was I worried about? Like, look how amazing my life is. Thank you, Sherry, for letting me do a reading for you. I really appreciate you. And I know that these are uncertain times for you. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And you will get through this. This too shall pass, right? It will. It'll pass. And I'm praying for you and meditating over you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right, we have you. Oh, Sherry, I'm glad. Of course. It's okay. I hope they're tears of like I'm loved, I'm guided, I'm protected. You know, that's what my mantra is. Anytime I feel like I'm loved, I'm guided, I'm protected. Always. Yes. Oh, much peace, love, and happiness. Mm. All right, I'm gonna step away real quick and go get some more water and potty. Get there. Be nice, baby girl. Get that. No, ma'am. My dogs are going crazy. Get that. No, ma'am. Come here, baby girl. Get that. Come here. Come here. Come here, Tinker. Come here. Get, get that. Get that. Don't be so mean. Get that. Come here. Come here. Get that. What they're doing? What they're doing? Oh, hey, sorry. I was just pulling a card for myself. I literally got this card earlier and I got it again. I've had it like 3 days in a row. I'm new here. Oh, just want to have true feeling towards me. Hey, Melody. Thank you for coming in. I love that name. I have a friend from a family friend from Texas named Melody. Of course, I'll do a reading for you, sweetie. I'm new here. No, my boyfriend's true feelings towards me. Okay, what I like to typically tell people is that the cards won't always tell you exactly how somebody else feels about you. It, but it might give some insight, something to pray or meditate over, whatever your practice is. Okay, so I'm gonna pray over the deck first, and then we'll read the cards. Okay, Melody. My source, my higher power, thank you for guiding my words in this deck today. Thank you for bringing words of wisdom, light, love, and positivity to this community. I ask that you do the same for Melody as she's questioning this relationship and their intentions. I ask that you provide words of wisdom, knowledge, self love, self confidence, and clarity. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide Melody in this relationship and to see the truth of the situation. And so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck and just think about you in a situation. And I just want you to have an open mind, an open heart to receive the message. True feelings. Okay. I rid this deck of any negativity. I only lead with words of love, light, and wisdom. I ask that you continue to guide Melody in her situation. Come in. Siete. Thank you so much for your guiding words. Please send Melody lots of love, light, and positivity. I said she'd provide clarity. When one rises, we all. Let me get my baby girl. Here, baby. Come here. Come here. Lay down. No, ma'am. Come here. Here, baby. Come here. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lay down. I'm going to shuffle one more time because she's so intense. Please provide words of love, light, and clarity, melody. When one rises, we all rise. Come here. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, my tarot's called Doggy Tarot because my first tarot deck was a doggy deck. I have it right here. I usually read with it. Today's my first day to use my crystal deck. Um, but I have a pack of 10. So she's trying to play with the other pack members that are outside on the other side of the hallway fence or whatever. Come here, Mama. Come lay down. Come on. Come lay down. All right. And she's moving. Hey. She knocked over my incense. She got a whiff of incense. Okay. Maybe she'll calm down. If not, you get to hear the jogging. All right, 6 of Cups. I remember and treasure past happiness. Okay, let's see. And let me read it and get some more depth into it. 6 of Cups. A reunion, a visitor returns. This person may be a long lost friend or family member who reappears in your life. You share old stories, remember the good times, and rekindle your relationship. The card also applies to other triggers that take you back to the past, such as a special place or a photograph that holds happy memories. Childhood plays a role here too. So there may be a childhood connection that takes you back through the years. Overall, the card shows contentment, peace, nostalgia, and harmony in relationships. Did you know this boyfriend? Is it connecting at all? Did you know him before or no? Or is he somebody new in your life? Oh, okay. I don't know why, but this card is it's talking about your past and like a reunion and saying a visitor returns, a long lost friend or family member who reappears in your life. It's like talking about nostalgia. Sometimes when I do tarot, it might not make sense right offhand. And sometimes the cards will just speak what your higher power thinks you need to hear right now. So I'm not sure how it applies to the boyfriend and their feelings towards you, but this card is referring to um, like a reunion or a visitor returning and like memories and like nostalgia. Okay, let's see what the next card says. The 5 of Swords. I will heal myself. That is so weird. The cards have been pretty on point today. This one is. Let me see. Let me read it before I just assume. 5 of Swords. Defeat, loss, and conclusions. The outcome of a battle of wills. You may not have been treated. Siete, come here. You may have not been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. In readings, the card can also signify bullying. It's time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation will soon pass. You move on rather than dwell upon the past and perhaps find alternative routes to the justice you deserve. Oh, wait. Oh my God. His ex. She's still into him and he blocked her. But when I checked his phone today, he Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's where, yeah. Yeah, come here. Get over here. Lay down. I'm so sorry. I know that didn't feel good to see that. So that's why that card's coming up. I was like, it's not connecting for me, but that connects to him. Wow. I'm sorry. Not fun. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry. And then this card is like the power message is I will heal myself. So this card is like talking about defeat and loss. Girl, if that boy you are the divine honey. You deserve everything. And if this boy can't keep an X on block, girl, yeah, if he's unblocked her, I think, you're the divine. You have intuition. Your body's telling you something. You have to listen to your intuition because that's your higher power talking to you and trying to save you from yourself. If this person was blocked and now they're unblocked, yeah, I think you already know the answer to that possibly. Let's see your next card. Let's see what your next card says. All right, this is the Three of Wands. I have energy. Oh, look, I have energy. I need to realize my goals. Let me see. Three of Wands. Plans take shape. The dynamic number 3 denotes action, and you are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory, and at this point, sense the reality of the plan you have committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. Any idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. I don't think this is talking about that though. It says, I have the energy and I need to realize my goals. So I think it's more along the lines of like saying, I have the energy, just like I was saying earlier. I have the divine within me. I have intuition. You have intuition. It's funny because his mom loves me a lot and we talk every day. This is so annoying. Plus, the girl is dating someone else and she cheated on my current boyfriend. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, what a mess. And it's so hard when you're bonding with the other person's relatives. I'm so sorry. And I always tell people these cards do not determine the future. You ultimately determine the future. But what they're saying is that possibly he's connecting with her. And this is saying that you will heal yourself and to trust your energy, trust your intuition, and heal yourself if this does end up ending so that new doors can open. And ultimately, the future is in your hands, whatever aligns with your higher purpose. But you're worthy of everything and more. So I'm sending you so much self-love, self-happiness, just you're beautiful. You're amazing. You deserve everything. So thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Hey, Arisha. Thank you so much. Arisha. Did I say it right? Arisha? Or all right. Arisha? That's a beautiful name. Yeah, you can have a reading. I just finished up Melodies. I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity, Melody. Yes, of course. Anytime. Otis's intentions and feelings about me. Okay, Arisha. That's beautiful. And Otis, I love that name. Those are cool names. Aisha and Otis. Aisha and Otis and his feelings towards you. Okay. I'm going to pray over the deck first, Aisha, okay? My higher power, the creator of all, thank you for being here in this community. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. I ask that you do the same for Aisha as they question the intentions of this potential partner. I ask that you bring in words of wisdom, security, self-love, and just serenity. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around Arisha and provide a sense of security, self-love, self-worth, and guidance in this relationship. And so it is. Amen. Okay. I'm going to shuffle, Arisha. And while I shuffle, I'll be thinking of you in this situation. And I just want you to have an open heart and an open mind to the message, okay? I read this deck with any negativity. I only lead with words of love, light, and wisdom. I ask that you do the same for Arisha, that you come in and you provide words of wisdom during this uncertain time in this relationship. And it's that you provide guidance. And I thank you. I thank you so much for being here and guiding us. We are always loved and protected and guided. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. And then we'll go from there. All right, your first one is the King of Pentacles. It says, I am sure of my place in the world. What are his feelings about me? It's kind of like, it's funny when people ask about these relationships because they won't always tell you how this person's feeling about you, but it'll remind you that you have that intuition within yourself. So you might already know. You know what I mean? Let me read it though more specifically. The King of Pentacles, success and financial security. As a person in your reading, this king is a high achiever who has reached many of his financial goals. He is sure of his place in the world, and because of this, offers others support. He is highly protective of those he cares for. As a situation, the card denotes being in control. You manage your money, property, and relationships with care and consideration. A general interpretation of the card is taking a step up in life and achieving your goals, and at work, gaining wealth, promotion, and respect. I am sure of my place in the world. I'm not sure how it ties to Otis and their feelings about you. But it does just discuss success, maybe in this relationship. I'm sorry, my AC just turned off. I'm not sure why. That was weird. I'll get to it in a minute. Hold on. He is sure of his place in the world. I think it's just like, and reminding you, instead of questioning how this person feels about you, to focus on yourself and all that you're worthy of. If that makes any sense. Okay, let me see your next card. The Ace of Wands. I'm inspired to follow my passion. This is really asking you to seek inwards rather than worrying so much about how, or thinking too much about Otis's intentions. Let me read it. My doggies are barking. Ace of Wands. I was just there. Thank you for being patient. All right. Ace of Wands. The aces reveal new beginnings. Hey, Lee, welcome. The Ace of Wands shows a fiery new initiative, a new idea. May, quick. Sorry. Or enterprise takes off, a new idea, or maybe is this a newer relationship for you? You are inspired to drive forward your vision. This is a quest that speaks to the soul rather than the intellect. So you have a passionate connection to a person, project, or place. A common meaning of the card in the readings is male fertility. Oh, be careful. The equivalent female card is the Ace of Cups. So either or both cards can indicate future parenthood in a reading. Hey Lee Matt, welcome. I'm doing a reading for Aisha right now, but I can write you down if you'd like a reading. It says new beginnings. So Aisha, I'm not sure if Otis is this is a new thing or not, but it's talking about new beginnings in this Ace of Wands. Yes, of course. All right, Arisha, let me look at your next card. This is the Two of Pentacles. I calmly make the best possible decision. I don't know about this. I don't know about this Otis situation. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. A choice. The tension between opposites. There may be a need to decide between two strong options. Oh. Okay. This is like seeking so much more inward than Otis. And sometimes with tarot, your higher power puts in front of you like what you're meant to hear sometimes, and not necessarily what you want to hear. So I'm not sure if it's a yeah. Let me read the Two of Pentacles. We are different, but always felt. The Two of Pentacles talking about opposites too. I calmly make the best possible. Okay, let me see. A choice. The tension between opposites. There may be a need to decide between two strong options, such as two job offers, two locations, or even two people. This card often comes up to denote the process of decision making, weighing up the potential positives and negatives while feeling under pressure. This too can also represent balancing the books, keeping money flowing so income equals expenditure. There may be two balls or two commitments that need equal attention. Cash needs careful management. So, this reading isn't giving you an answer about how Otis feels about you, but it is asking you to reflect inwards and to make the decision that you have to make. So, yeah, thank you for letting me read for you, Arisha. And I hope that it provided you something to meditate or pray over or just to find some clarity with. Ultimately, you have the divine within you, and you probably already have an inkling of how this other person feels about you. And you know what? If they don't, if they're not treating you like you deserve to be treated, then closure always provides the one that will. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, Lee Matt, hold on 1 second. Let me see something real fast. I'll be right back. Okay. Lee Matt, are you still here? You said about your love life. Lee Matt, if you're still here, I can do yours. Okay. What I'll do is I'll pray over the deck. I do like to tell people that it might not always tell you exactly, an answer, but it could give you something to meditate or connect with. Okay. So I'm going to pray over the deck first. My higher power, my source, thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words and these cards. I ask you to continue to do the same for Lee Matt as they're seeking guidance for their relationships and their future at hand. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and bless Lee Matt with guidance, love, self-worth, wisdom, and just a sense of peace and serenity. So it is. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the deck and just keep an open mind and an open heart to the message, okay? I release any negativity from this deck. I only lead with love, light, and positivity. I'm so thankful that you continue to guide my words to raise the positive vibrational fields of this planet we live in. Please come in and just provide words of wisdom, serenity, and peace to Lee Matt during these times of uncertainty and questioning and seeking. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. And then we'll see. All right, your first card is the Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. I love that card. I want to go back to your question about my love life. I just love it because it's like, okay, what's going to go on with my love life? And it's like peace will come. Like it just brings me a sense of peace reading it. All right, let me read the actual description before I ramble too much. Six of Swords. Moving on, finding a safe haven after an intense, demanding time. This harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. So just the power message from it is I know that peaceful times will come. All right, let's see the next one. This is the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. So lining yourself up with what you want to happen in your love life. Let's see, Eight of Pentacles. Hard work and dedication deserve success and quit. Get it. My dog is like, come here, lay down. No, ma'am, quit. Just like trying to get everything off the counter. Deserve success and positive outcomes. This eight denotes high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill or are master of a situation because you have devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. No, ma'am. Go. No. I'm so sorry. She's being so naughty. I think she's ready. Like, Mommy, you've been on too long. And now the train's coming. Oh, my God. So my pack is going to go crazy. All right. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations or the end of a period of apprenticeship. In general, it can arise in a reading to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. I think it's just reminding you that of how great you are. Because the last part, so this one's like peace is coming. This one's reminding you like you're worthy of everything in your love life. Because it says, it can arise in a reading to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. It's like, I dedicate myself to what I believe in. All right, let's see what this one says. Two of Cups. I am worthy of the deepest kinds of love. Look, it's just like they don't always tell us exactly an answer because our future is ultimately our future. We make that decision. But I love how it reminds us of what we deserve because we're the divine and that's our birthright. We deserve everything and more. We just have to remind ourselves that we deserve that. Let me read it. The Two of Cups. Love and partnership. This lovely two reminds you of the value of the soulmates in your life and can signify finding a new partner or friend with whom you have an instant bond. This may be romantic or platonic, but you feel naturally and intimately connected, as if you have known one another for a lifetime or more. Spiritually, the card can denote a karmic bond in work. The card shows positive, supportive friends and colleagues who act in partnership with you to achieve a shared goal. So I don't know if you've already kind of been like dating somebody, but it's like love and partnership. It reminds you of the value of the soulmates in your life, but then it says it can signify finding a new partner or friend with whom you have an instant bond. So, I like your reading. I got like butterflies for you. I don't know what's going on, but it's a good reading. It's like peace. It's like you deserve everything, and it's like, and you will get it. Thank you, Lee Matt, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. As my dog goes. I'm gonna end it here because my doggies are talking. Thank you all for being here. When one rises, we all rise. Don't ever forget, we're always loved, guided, and protected. Namaste. Oh, I'm glad I didn't hit end yet. That's true. Yes, he feels like a soulmate. We're like, I love it. Sorry, I get so excited when the higher power and the spirit allies do their thing. Thank you for validating that. I'm so excited for you. And I have butterflies for you. I can't wait. You have to come back and like tell me all the goodness as it goes on. Have a good day or night and sending you much blessings and happiness. Oh, okay. Hey, hey, Feria. Okay, I'll stay. I was about to end because my dogs were barking, but I can do one more. Hopefully you can hear me. Feria. Is that how you say it? Feria? I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Would you like a reading today? Oh, girl, not the tea. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a female or not, but I'm sorry if you're a male. That I said girl. Okay. The gossip at work. Oh no. All right. What I like to tell people is that it might not tell you exactly like what they're saying, but it might but it might provide something to meditate over, something to pray over. So I can't guarantee it's going to tell you what these people are saying about you at work. Before I even read, I can tell you screw them. Because society teaches either way. I won't get into it. Let me just read first. How about that? Let me pray over the deck and then we'll just see what happens, okay? My source, my higher power, creator of all. Thank you for being in this community. Thank you for raising the vibrational fields. I ask that you continue to do so for Feria as she's going through uncertain times at work. I ask that you provide words of healing, words of self-love, words of self-security, and just love, guidance, and protection. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to spread hugs, peace, serenity. And if people at work are talking poorly, I ask that you send them love, light, and positivity because typically people that are sick want to bring others down. And so it is. Amen. Okay, what I'm gonna do, yeah, I get it. And the cards might not, they probably won't tell you what these people are saying. What I can say is that people that talk poorly of other people are sick inside. They talk poorly of other people because they're hurting inside. They're projecting. They're projecting their own fears, their own insecurities, their own hurt. That's what I can say. But I'm gonna shuffle the deck and thinking of you and your situation, and I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message. I release any negativity from this deck. I ask for only words of light, love, and wisdom. Please bring Feria a message of security, of love, of light, of self-worth. And thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding this deck. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck and then we'll lay them down and see them. Okay. All right, the first card is the Four of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. I knew these cards were going to do this. Like when our head gets focused on like things like that negative, the cards and our higher power and our spirit allies try to shift our focus to the wonderful things in our life instead of those sick people that might be talking, you know. All right, the Four of Wands. Freedom, happiness, and celebration. A time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter. A time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under pressure. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. This four often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, and parties. An additional meaning is finding a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. And I don't know if any of that applies to you, but what I would take it as far as this situation goes is your higher power reminding you that you are blissful, because the power message says the universe brings all I need to feel blissful, which is trying to shift your thinking to not worry about the hens at work, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're just being hens. All right, let's see what your next card says. The Moon. My intuition guides me to the right decision. So you're the divine. You probably already kind of know if these hens are talking. Your intuition probably already knows what they're talking about. Let's see. Which is irrelevant though, you know, like hopefully easier said than done. You can let it just roll off your back, but I know that's easier said than done. Two moonstone pillars glow pearlescent under an indigo sky. Two carpfish remain largely underwater, symbols of things yet to surface. Their tails are wrapped around the stones as if guarding the way ahead. Stepping stones appear to lead to a distant place, suggesting unknown outcomes. The infinity symbol above the horizon denotes the cycles of life and eternal change. The moon reveals that there is a decision to be made, but you cannot yet see the full picture. You may have doubts about a relationship or other situation that is unclear, and this one about your job. There may be buried issues that need to surface. So this is a card of sensitivity and emotion. The moon also indicates psychic ability, dreams, intuition, and the subconscious. So it's going back again to your intuition as if like and that you ultimately maybe already know what's happening. If you use crystals at all, the crystal attached to this is the rainbow moonstone, and it's associated with the crown chakra for spiritual connection. It's believed to enhance perspective and intuition so that you can guide towards the right direction. But you can do that without crystals. We manifest our own destiny. But I think just focus inward, whatever practice you use, meditation, prayer, and try to focus on on yourself, and then what you should do to align with your higher purpose in regards to your work and possible gossip. Let's see what this card says. This is the world. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. Are you thinking of leaving this job, or are you just, or you're going to stay no matter what the gossip is? Just curious. All right, the world. A figure on top of the world dances in a cosmic rainbow. The colors are dynamic titanium quartz. I'm staying for now. Okay, I gotcha. Crystals emanate from the crown of the dancer's head, while lotus flowers, symbols of the chakras, flourish. She is one with the universe, and her dance signifies a celebration of her connection with everything and the sense of wholeness and wonder that this brings. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. I don't know why I was talking about new energy. Let me read a little bit more. The world shows the successful completion of a life phase or project. You celebrate this and may even receive a gift or reward. Your horizons expand and new ideas beckon. The card also suggests physical travel, such as an overseas adventure. Your world is happy as you look to the future. So they're not telling, they're not giving what the tea is at work. Oh, see, look, but they're speaking to some changes. That's what they're speaking of. And my job, I was a full-time teacher, and it wasn't my students or the parents that gave me so much stress. It was everything else. And it ended up pushing me so far into negative headspaces. Yeah, I really think what this reading is focusing on is not those negative Nellies at work, but it's focusing on that you're blissful, that you're going to make the right decision, and that you're going to welcome new energy. So, yeah, just try to stay aligned with your higher self. Try to ignore the drama and the hints at work. And the more aligned you can get with that, then these new opportunities and better opportunities will open up to you. And I'm sorry that's happening at work. That is never fun. And just try to remind yourself that when people act like that, they're hurting inside. They're sick people. And I find that when I pray, yes, claim it, manifest it. When I pray for the difficult people, when I send them light, love, and positivity, then slowly their power over me diminishes. So I hope that helps. And I'm sending you so many hugs, because I know that sucks to feel like that. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity. And thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. And with that, I will end it today. Thank you, my community, my Sangha, for coming. I'm so grateful to you all. When one rises, we all rise. Yes, pray for them. Send them love, light, and positivity, and their power will go away. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Good night.